Oh my God, let's go. So guys, I am so stupid excited. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am. I am, what did I say before? I did the count, 340 subs away from 5,000 subs. This is amazing. Like I can't even believe that happened over the last few days. So I'm super, super excited. I've got a few questions on the clock here. So, and I will let you guys know. I didn't cut my hair. My hair is just pinned up. This is not alcohol, but this is. So I got a lot of pink drinks to go with my pink dress. This is the dawn of Tipsy Tarot. So I just want to do one thing real quick. Okay, we are all set, guys. Tipsy Tuesday, yes. 008. Let's go. I'm going to start reading your questions before I get to wackadoo. So, sloppy shuffle drink. I love it. I love it. Susan, awesome. So, I first want to thank Archangel for a membership that she threw out there. Thank you so, so much. And Humanaki is first up. Love that Humanaki. I hope you are having a fabulous new year. I hope things are going great for you. Gregopedia's across the room. We do have an event to go to tonight, and that's why I'm going to stay on as long as I can. I'm going to see if I can find those 300 and what did I say? 340? 340. Where can we find those peeps? So let's bring up the card view. And first question we have. You guys can ask your own questions. Just be a little bit generous with the time. I'm going a little bit slow. 008, you look a little different in the chat today. We're just going around the corner. We're not going very far. And I am going to, oh, thank you, Archangel. You are fantastic. Rhea, I have Nightbot on here. I just have a couple of mods, human mods, and Grumpy Sapper is watching fireworks right now, but I do have Nightbot who's working for me in the background. Nightbot. So Nightbot won't work with a bunch of human wrenches. He doesn't play well with others. So let's talk about the Zuck. Is Zuck CIA? Is he? Let's go, fellas and gals. Nah, I don't think he is. Why do we think he is? The Sun, slow to reveal. 9 of Pentacles, well protected. 4 of Wands, he won't be eventually. And he will come out and explain that things are not as they seem. And he's not in agreement with the agreement that he had. So we've got that going. That's wild. That is wild. Oh, Be Bear, Lazarus. That's insider information. So thank you, Humanaki, for that crazy question. Archangel, is the missing man you have been working on buried with his horse, and will the case ever be solved? I mean, I'm reaching out into the universe, trying to connect to what you're working on. I think I got it. Is he buried with his horse? I don't think so. So here's the thing. I think that they are both and I think they're both buried, but I think there's some distance between the two. Let's see if I'm right. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, it's not on the home property. It's not on the owned property. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles move earth. They move earth. 9 of Cups. I don't know if this case is going to be solved. The person who did the crime got away with it, but the horse is buried someplace else. So I think the individual was possibly taken care of in one location, and then the horse was taken to another location and then was disposed of. I think that's really what we're looking at here. So 2 of Wands. There is someone who could possibly tell the story. There's someone who could possibly reveal that information. So that's something that we should look at. So I don't know if that helps you. The horse was ridden away from where the man is. So the horse was taken to was actually ridden to another location. So I don't know if he was over the horse or if he was just there. Oh, Twisted Tiara, I'm so glad your dad's doing better. I'm watching the comments, guys, while I'm seeing this. And wifey, I'm not reading on that strange fog that looks like snow. I'm freaking out. I don't want to know. I live in New Jersey. We have fog and chemicals all over the place. So I do want to let you guys know. Oh boy, you're asking me all these true crime questions. Let's do happy stuff, guys. Happy stuff. Brad and Angelina finally got divorced. Cheers. Let's go. Sloppy shuffle. So I added it to the horse was really okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need more information, Archangel, because I'm just like, I'm getting a little mountain. I'm getting, oh, thank you, 008. Questions in bold, please. Question in bold. I think I need a little bit more information about all of that because I'm just looking for a dude with a horse. So I could be wrong. I'm not infallible. I'm not the infallible psychic. Let's jump over. So Archangel, if you want, Archangel, we can work on that together if you'd like. I could do a little remote view for you, but we'll do it privately, not on YouTube. Oh, I think my nose is running. Drusilla, hang on. I got your question. So wondering what is going to happen to me and my partner F in the future. Will we forever break up or will something new happen? Okay. So let's swap these up. Oh, what am I drinking? So this is cranberry ginger ale. And a beautiful champagne flute. Why is this happening? Did I freeze up on your end, guys? We still running or are we frozen? And this is vodka cranberry. Easy vodka cranberry. Oh, my nose. What? Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson? Holy crow. All right, so let's answer Maria Amethyst Celentine. I can't say it. Celentine. 47 of you guys hit that like, please, 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 please. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. He does have skills. So I'm also going to sit down, guys, because something awesome happened today. And I got my new chair. My new chair was delivered. And I didn't think it was going to be here for like a week. I just want to let you guys know it does vibrate and it has heat. So, Penny! Oh, did he say that after he lost his wife? That's kind of awesome. Let me say, oh, I don't have the lock on. Crap. All right. Renee, how are you? All right. So Maria, here we go. Here we go. Hi, thankfully, Penny D, everybody. So, Three of Cups. Make sure that things are not excessive. And you know, it's almost like you have to wipe the windscreen clear on this relationship, because you kind of have to forget everything that has gone on before and not compile information and data. Like, you can't keep tabs on this. Like, you just can't keep tabs. It's not okay. Archangel, yes, I do have Discord. Yes. I have one for my followers, and I just don't use it. So the Eight of Pentacles here is that no one is willing to do the work because no one wants to see what that new life together looks like. So how do we fix that? We balance the scales here. Temperance. We do a little of this, a little of that. This is about compromise. Renee, I am this close to 5,000. We're working on it. So you have to really compromise on this one. And then over here, the Eight of Wands, slow everything down. Don't make any decisions that are going to be out of the box. Don't do anything wild just yet. Take your time. Slow work is good work. That's what's going to make a lasting relationship. So the work needs to be done. The Three of Wands, both of you are not on the same page, but both of you want to have a foundational relationship. You want something that you're going to build upon. So, you know, really the work needs to be done. So, you know, sit down, figure out what your goals are. One of our friends is an engineer, and he had actually crafted a user manual for himself to give to his partner. And it actually was very, very cool. Oh, Twisted Tiara, that works too. Putting a big old question mark in there. That works too. So let's get a little tipsy. Oh, Humanaki. My doctor, Humanaki, had some crazy disc stuff going on. So I actually feel really good. My Chinese doctor has me prescribe some Chinese herbs. He gave me some Chinese herbs that are working really, really well. I find that when I don't take them, it's pretty painful. Also, there's a CBD gummy that I take that really does work well too. So I can give you both of those. I can email those to you. So, all right. So Maria, I hope you're having a great day. I hope that helped. To be continued. Twisted Tiara, you are too much. Oh, you got gummies. I'll send you the brand that I have, because they're actually really good. It's a THC and CBD gummy, and I take a quarter of one during the day, and it does kind of calm everything down. So Texas girl, yeah. Guys, put your questions in bold. Mary, I see your question. Good to see you in the chat. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of today, before the end of the year. Yes, Archangel, my email is fortunecookiestarot@gmail.com. Easy email. So Texas girl, what do you need to know about your health this year? Not sure what is going on. All right, so this is more of a remote view. So let's see what we come up with. Greg, you want to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year.
Wheel of Fortune. This is head, lungs, heart, skin, bones. All right. So head. this is something about the fluids that are in your head, the way the fluids are processing around. So Penny, that's why I don't take a whole one. I just take a quarter of one. Yeah, I'm not driving around on a whole gummy. Not doing that. So there's something in your head about the way that the fluid is kind of moving around. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the solution is for this, but it's the way that the fluid is kind of processing and moving around in your head. I know, like when I had my children, the La Leche, when you wanted to wake your baby up, I know that sounds crazy, but if you have a preemie, you need to wake them up so that they can eat. You roll them back and forth so the fluids in their head moves around, and that does wake them up. So ooh, good one, Blazin. I got you. I see that question. Thank you, 008, for the public service announcement. So there's something about the way that the fluids are moving around in your head, and that is interfering with all of your systems. So the heart and the lungs. The heart is not processing the oxygen very well. So, I mean, these are our three main organs here. Now, your skin and your bones, the bones look good, but your skin is not allowing the vitamin D to process. So that I think is something, getting afternoon and morning light is something that everybody should do. You live in Texas. So I know you guys get a lot of sun out there. Jeannie, I see your question there. I made a mark on it. So, yeah, there's something about the way the fluid is moving in your brain. So let me just get in there. It's a clear fluid. And I don't think it's involved with your thyroid. I don't think that it has anything to do with that. It feels like the fluid's not moving correctly. Like there's something kind of seeping out someplace. I know that sounds terrible. You're not like bleeding on the brain or anything like that, but there's something about the fluids in your brain. I don't know if this is something that they can detect, but it's like causing kind of all of the systems to get a little wonky. So I hope that helps, Texas girl. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I can see stuff. I can remote view, but I just can't do that. So we'll keep looking at that. Again, if you guys are members to my channel, I'm going to be dropping a permanent discount on all of my readings for members. So it'll be a private link just for members. And they can book a discounted reading with me at any time. So super, super fun. I'm trying to keep track of these comments. I kind of want to slow them down, but everybody hates when we slow down the comments. So Gwendolyn, I love your name, Gwendolyn. Is 2025 going to be a good year as far as my college class and financially? So we got two questions here. So college class, we are doing okay. The course material is going very, very quickly. So it's imperative that you are organized and that you take your time as you study through this. It's not something that I want you to steam through. You really need to sit, meditate. Dick Sutphin actually has a meditation. It's like your super intense brain power. Very, very cool meditation. You can look for him on Audible. You can find his work on Audible. Look up Dick Sutphin. I'm going to put his name in the chat. Here we go. He is fantastic. Unfortunately, we lost him during the pandemic, not to the pandemic, but during the pandemic. An amazing guy. He's got some amazing books about past lives and things like that. Woo! Let me get my fan. Whew. By the way, I'm not tipsy yet. This is my first drink. So the class, I want you to slow down. I want you absolutely to slow down when you're studying. Use some psychoactive study, remote meditation stuff. So, Twisted Tiara, welcome to the Cookie Jar Tarot Master. Anybody that's a member, I want to remind you guys, on the 2nd, we're having a live. Be in the live, and you will be eligible for a reading. I give one to my Tarot Master, an hour to my Tarot Master, and I give one to my a half hour to my tarot enthusiast. Wifey, this is a Japanese fan from my in-laws in Japan. So yes, but I appreciate that. Hang on, kids, hang on. All right, let me go back. Oh, we're going to look at financially. So financially, what are we looking at? What are we looking at financially? The sweater's way hotter than I thought it was going to be. We're going to be in a cold location now. Oh, Celtic Ruin Center. Oh. Finances. Do not spend your money on people. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do not spend your money on other people. You're not going to see any return on investment as far as friendship or anything. This chair is fantastic, guys. I am thrilled about this chair. So you're not going to see any return on investment. You are not going to get anyone who's going to pick up pick up the tab for you later on. So be very careful about that. Make good choices. Surround yourself with people that are working to get money. One of the things that I've always liked to do is sit down and go, how much money do I need to spend every day? This was something that I did when I was in my 20s, when I was out in California. How much money exactly do I need to live every single day? And then I would take that amount and I would double it, for that's how much money I needed to live. So in my 20s, I had a lot of disposable cash. It was a lot of fun. But it was a good way to look at things. So, if you break down your electric bill, your rent, all of those things, you can figure out what you need to spend a day. So back in my 20s, I was figuring out how much weed I needed to smoke and how much that was. God bless America. I was out in California. So it's okay. Oh, thank you, Soul Whisperer. Yeah, I just pinned it up because I have decolletage out tonight. So wanted to have my hair up a little. So it's not cut, it's just pinned. So but I do like a good bob. So Gwendolyn, best of luck to you this year. I hope you have a happy and you know what we're gonna do too before we get out of here. Gwendolyn, what do you need to know for New Year? What is the best advice that I can give you for New Year? All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Best advice. So this says don't sleep on the job. So I know I told you to study carefully, study judiciously. This is don't sleep on the job. Pay attention to everything that goes on with you. So that's how you're going to kick off the new year. So everybody that asks a question, I'll give them a card. So will Summer Wells ever be found? Oh, you guys know I don't love true crime. I don't love true crime. Twisted Tiara, happy New Year, honey. Happy New Year, baby. And welcome to the cookie jar. Welcome to the cookie jar. So will Summer Moon Wells ever be found? Sad little story. Yeah, this is my girl, Alicia. This is like her wheelhouse. I know she was very, very focused on that case, Summer Wells. So 9 of Swords, 6 of Wands. No, I don't think. 3 of Pentacles. They need somebody to talk. They need somebody to talk about it. They need somebody to fess up. I just don't think they're going to find her. That's my opinion right now. But again, I want to caution everybody. You have to remember that tarot is based on the energies at hand in the moment. So this is based on what's going on right now. Somebody could talk. Somebody could come out with some kind of crazy information or some kind of revelation. We could see that. We're just not seeing it right now. All right. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off that. Drusilla, good question. Will my ex-husband pull his head out of his ass? My daughter got a piercing and now he won't talk to her. She's turning 23 on January 6th. He's a narcissist. Okay, let's see what his deal is. What's the deal with that? Sonia, I see your question. I love Selena Gomez. Yes, and I did see the Biebers fighting Renee Kennedy on Twitter. Yeah, I did see them. Soul Whisperer, this is the Cosmo Tarot from the magazine, Cosmopolitan. I do have a link. It's on Amazon. It's really inexpensive, and there's a link in the description if you'd like to get one for yourself. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so I may get a fee or commission from your purchase and no additional cost to you. So yeah, it's a weird deck. It's a weird deck, but it is a good deck nonetheless. It's pretty. Yeah, I feel like I'm out in space or somebody's really beautiful dressing room. All right, so ex-husband, Knight of Swords. You know what? He just has a lot to say. 10 of Wands. It's, this flex of power, this flex of parenting is really the only way he knows how to parent. So the yelling, trying to impose his lifestyle or his, baseline onto your daughter is what he's doing. So, there is a concern about her being too fringe. He's not going to be moved off this. This is what he thinks. This is what he believes. And really, let it process. Is he ever going to talk to her again? I mean, 5 of Cups, the Star, he'll talk to her again. I hate to say it. He's not going to get sad because he's missing her, but he's going to get sad because he's not able to direct her behavior. So what's the best thing you can do to salvage that? What's the best thing? What's the best thing you can do for her? Let me throw some cards. Sloppy shuffle. Let's drink. Everybody drinking already? Who's drinking already? Hands up. So your daughter is going to heal in her own time. This relationship between her and her dad is going to start and stop. You can't really get in the way of it because then you become a part of the whole discussion. And you don't want that. You don't want to be a part of it. So, they're going to be starting and stopping frequently. Here, the Temperance card, there's always going to be a difference of power dynamic. He's always going to think of her as a little girl. Hi, Outer Limits. I see you there. He's always going to think of her as someone who needs to be directed and taught and corrected. It will be recovery and healing. Page of Wands. Is it a great thing? No, you just kind of have to stay out of it. So I see everybody saying they would be asleep if they started drinking now. I am not going to be drinking all night. So just for you guys. Just for you guys. Then I'll just have a couple of drinks later. I'm not gonna get polluted today. I need to have my wits about me so that I can watch the Twilight Zone. Again, I want to welcome Archangel for being a member for 1 month. Yay. So Humanaki, I'm going to pull out a different deck for these two lovebirds. Greg, did you hear that?
What?
Liam Neeson is dating Pamela Anderson. Yeah. And he said he would never date anybody after Natasha Richards passed away. Happy New Year, Elizabeth Higgins. Happy New Year, dear. I didn't realize it was already Grumpy. It's about to be New. I think it is New Year's. He's 8 hours ahead. Is that? Yeah, it just became New Year's. Let me send him a message. Woo-hoo. Happy New Year. There we go. Got him a Happy New Year there. And we're just going to look at the dashboard and refresh that and give us a count. Oh my God, we are at 4,665. So there we go. That's our count right now. All right, so let's see what's going on with these two lovebirds. Liam Neeson. I miss Pamela Anderson in makeup, though. Oh, Sprout, don't congratulate me yet. I'm trying to get to 5,000 today. I want 5,000. Sylvia's daughter, peanut butter whiskey. I make a peanut butter shake, peanut butter milkshake with that whiskey. It's peanut butter hot fudge milkshake. It is freaking delicious. So how is this relationship going to go? We'll do a reveal, guys. Humanaki, I know you could. Tell your friends when they fly in. Tell your friends when they fly in. All right. How's this relationship going to go? We're going to do the reveal, guys. Let's go, Tarot fam. Queen of Pentacles. They both really want this to be a steady relationship. They're both looking forward to that. They're both looking for that. What's crossing them? Their better judgment, unfortunately. Let's see. Do they have common values? Yeah, I think this is going to be a problem. Yes, peanut butter whiskey milkshake. Absolutely. I make a bourbon milkshake too. You can mix whiskey and bourbon with ice cream and it's delicious. Delicious. I also make a bourbon whipped cream to go with it. It's delicious. So I think that they have very different values and they are going in very different ways about their lives. I have a feeling that, so this deck, Archangel, is a vintage tarot deck. I got it off of Etsy, so I don't have a link. I do think there is a link in the description of this video. You can go to the Etsy site and grab this. It's a really nice deck. I like, it's a satin finish, so it's a little bit of a has a little bit of a texture to it. So I think they're going to have very common goals here, which can create some problems. What's behind them? They both miss the sweetness of relationship. Pamela Anderson's been through a number of marriages, but I believe she is a Cancer. So I think she does want like that quiet, very nice family kind of scene. And I don't think that she got that. She was living the rock and roll life with Tommy Lee. And then who was she married to after that? Bourbon whiskey. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Bourbon and whiskey. So I can't remember who else she was married to, but then she was married to another guy for like a hot minute. Let me take another drink, kids. I'm not doing this as a chaser. I'm just hydrating. Thank you, Margie. Kid Rock. She was married to Kid Rock, wasn't she? That was a weird thing. And then she married some other random guy for a hot minute. And I think she was with Rick Solomon for a while. I don't know if she was actually married to him or engaged, but yeah. So oh, Blazin, I'm going to come back to that. Your comment just scooted up, but I made a note of it. So under the surface, they're both running toward a relationship. We got 8 of cups. They're both running toward that love, that nice, warm and cozy feeling. Sprout, that's what they all say. My son's father used to say, "Oh, it's only beer, it's mostly water." Yeah. I do think that she has grown a lot, but I do think that she also was always looking for love. They are dating. That the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They are dating. So sloppy shuffle. Everybody drink. Ready? There we go. So don't expect like a whirlwind engagement. Rick Solomon, he's actually from New Jersey, and I have a lot of friends in common with him. That's all I'm going to say about that. All I'm going to say about that. So ultimately, what is our outcome? This is our outcome card. So drum roll, please. Greg, you want to do a drum roll?
What?
I said, do you want to do a drum roll?
I'm not the drummer.
But you can't do it like Beverly D'Angelo? Oh, they're going to be together for a bit, guys. I think they're going to date. I don't think they're going to cohabitate. I don't think they're going to be in the same house. I don't think that they're going to, do a blended family or anything like that. But I do think that they're gonna hang out for a bit. That's interesting. I just don't think that. I think it's going to be more fun for them to date than to live together. So they'll have weekends and things like that. So good for them. Good for them. That's happy stuff. I like happy stuff. Let's keep talking about happy stuff. Like Twisted Tiara, is your cheesecake going to be defrosted before you go to bed? So let's go to the pendulum. Twisted Tiara, cheesecake, will it defrost before bedtime? I got a yes. It's a little bit of a maybe, but I got a yes. So put it near the stove. Put the kettle on. Okay, and Mary Lake. I would love to do JD. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea for both of them too. Yes, Rick Solomon was married to Shannon Doherty. Yes, yes, I got you. B Bear, I see you. I see you, B Bear. I see you. I got one of those trampy dresses on today. So. Dropping some cards. So Mary. Let's 44. I've been on for 44 minutes already, Greg. Greg's got headphones on. He's not participating.
I have headphones on. I can't really hear you.
Oh. Do you need me to talk louder?
I'm sure your listeners would love that.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? So where am I? Mary. Mary, it ain't done yet. But that special someone is right before your eyes already. They're right there. And you're ignoring them because you think that they're shady, but they're not. They're not shady. So if there's somebody that is a little keen on you and kind of rubbing elbows a little bit, what you should do is kind of give them a chance and get to know them a little bit more. See if you can figure them out and not look at the surface. And by surface, I mean even some behaviors that you've already seen that you're like, yeah, I don't know if I like that. That was a big sloppy shuffle, guys. Not because I'm drinking. Not because I'm drinking. This, I've got to get my OCDs making me get this out of the way. So yeah, there's somebody out there that's right in front of you. So open your eyes, lovey-dovey. Open your eyes. Be open to love. So do what I did. Write a wish list of what you want your potential spouse to look like and be like. You know, write out the whole thing, and then surprise, surprise, they're going to manifest. They're going to be right there in front of you. So let's go back to my starred comments. Natasha, speaking of Natasha's, what's the energy in 2025 for you? I'm going to switch decks. You're going to keep switching back and forth, back and forth. Wow. Tipsy Tarot, guys. Everybody sing it. Take a chance on me. Oh, thank you, Soul Whisperer. I'm old as dirt. I'm 53. So, 53. Tipsy Tarot, no. Well, it'll be me in a minute. Be my alter identity. So, Natasha, what kind of energy do we have for you coming in? So Renee, I have an amethyst pendulum, and I think it's in one of my boxes here. So I got to find that. Little Lisa. So what's the dominant energy for you in 2025? So dominant energy is emotional upheaval and reverse judgment. So what does that mean? That means you're coming into the year with a lot of turmoil that's going on and questions hanging over your head. What you need to do is latch on to the concrete. Latch on to things that you know and have proof of. Best course of action, 5 of Pentacles, Temperance. Get on the outside of things. So that 5 of Pentacles is the they're the mendicants on the card. We've talked about this on my channel before. They are a religious sect, a Christian religious sect that would give away all of their worldly belongings so that they could become closer to God by having less. Greg, what is it called when the monks do that? Is it astute?
Ascetivism.
How do you say it?
Ascetivism.
Ascetivism?
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Ascetivism. Everybody say it with me. Ascetivism. So this is a course of ascetivism. Ascetivism. So be on the lookout to kind of look at beyond the box. Like I talk about people thinking outside of the box and beyond the box. You have to think beyond the box. So this is something that is going to give you a skewed perspective of things, but not in a bad way. So, Greg, are you on the live?
I am not.
Oh, I was going to say, wifey wants to spell asceticism. I can't say.
Ascetivism?
Ascetivism.
A-C-E.
Wait, okay.
I-T-I-S.
Wait, do it again. A-C. All right. Greg hit pause. We'll come back. We'll come back to the spelling. I don't even know how to spell it. So Sylvia's daughter will be right. ACID or ACETIVISM. It's one of those. Thanks, guys. It's a spelling bee. It's spelled proactive. 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 Use it in a sentence. I should proactively have a dictionary at the ready. I'm starting to get flushed, Greg. Woohoo! This is first ever Tipsy Tarot, guys. Don't drunken tarot. You shouldn't drunken tarot.
Asceticism.
What?
Asceticism, not asceticism.
ACETIV.
I will spell it in the chat.
Thank you. Hi, Tina. Tina, we're doing Tipsy Tarot. So grab yourself a cocktail and ask some questions. Gregopedia is going to tell us if we got it right. Super fun. So, so over here, getting beyond the box is going to give you perspectives of extremes of others. So this is really important because when we see the extremes of others, we can kind of make a more modified decision or approach. So that will bring you into the light. And thank you, Gregopedia, for your spelling. Now spell ascorbic acid. Super fun. So there we just had Natasha. Natasha, I hope you're having a great New Year's. And blazing. Let's do this. You ready, kids? We're gonna talk about January 6th. Day of the Dread, January 6th. Wifey, that's awesome. Moonshiner. Woo! I have moonshine in my refrigerator right now. I may be drinking that tomorrow. So, good stuff. 60 people in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. This is awesome. Happy New Year. I'm sure. Oh, let me see if Grumpy got back to me on. Nope. He is out by his fire pit. Having a great time. So, what time is it in England right now? It is 9:18. So, moonshine, light that on fire. So, January 6th. What is January 6th going to be like? That's what we're going to look at here. Getting close, Archangel, getting close. So the morning is going to start with a lot of care and secrets, but they're going to let their guard down. Why are they letting their guard down? Because they're ready for action here. They are ready to make a move in any direction that they need to do. You know, I have done some readings privately on the inauguration day, and I keep seeing Trump in the back of a military vehicle, speeding away and giving a speech at the same time. So January 6th, I think we're really trying to get our ducks in a row and trying to not be overly aggressive about the certification of the election. So those of you that are in the UK or outside of the US, on January 6th, we certify the election here in the United States. And that means that the vice president will go and say, yes, all of the election was totally fine. You know, proceed as usual. So, I think the incoming administration is going to be as calm as possible. What can we expect from the afternoon. So that's alarming. We go in there. I think Kamala, because remember, Kamala is allegedly the vice president right now. We don't know who the president is, but Kamala is the allegedly the vice president at the moment. So I do think that Kamala goes in there. This is a face, though. She's putting on a face. She's going to say, hey, let's certify this election. There are going to be dissenting voices in the room. And then ultimately, I think there's going to be a vote, and they're going to say, "Hey, we're not going to go forward with this." Hey, Phelps, I see your question. Hang on. So allegedly, yes, Soul Whisperer, allegedly. So ultimately, what happens? Let's move this off. Let's clean up our real estate. Clean up our real estate. Something's going to happen that day, guys. Something's going to happen that day. I think they're going to give us a little bit of a hard time about pushing those results through. I think that's going to be a little bit of a trick. So let's buckle up. Is there going to be unrest on that day? I keep hitting my mouse and it keeps going up into the screen. Is there going to be unrest that day? Same cards, guys. Same cards. I shuffled them. Ultimately, everything's going to calm down, but I do think that this is going to be a very interesting day. I think we're going to have them say they cannot certify the election. I think this is going, I don't know if this is the first election that they're not going to certify. There's going to, I absolutely see, I can't remember who this guy is, but I see one of our politicians. He's on the floor and he is yelling, like red in the face, yelling. He's a younger guy. It's not Pete Hegseth or anyone like that, but he is red in the face and he's wearing a very, very light colored suit. It's like a light gray. And he is absolutely going for broke, yelling about how this is an injustice. This isn't the way that our system is supposed to work. Really creating a ruckus. The Knight of Pentacles is likely military coming in. Thank you, 008. You are the bestest with the mestest. They're going to quell it. The military is going to step in. Now, I'm not saying we're going to go into martial law or anything like that, but I think that they are going to have to do it because I think it's going to be just too much of a ruckus. So it will slow things down, but it's not going to resolve the issue. Before we move on, let's take a look at Inauguration Day, because I think that is going to be more important. Now, I know I just said that they're not going to want to certify the election, but Inauguration Day, I think they're just showing up. Oh, that Liz Cheney, Sylvia's daughter. Good Lord, that Liz Cheney. So Irene, Happy New Year, darling. Now I got Feliz Cumpleaños stuck in my head. Give me one drink and I'm singing songs. Feliz Cumpleaños, Feliz Cumpleaños. So, Inauguration Day. What is happening? Hot stuff. Inauguration Day. They're going to let it happen. So Inauguration Day happens. What happens between then and there? I'm going to have to do a bigger reading on it because I don't think that I want to do that while I'm tipsying. Let me grab a little bit of this ginger ale because it looks pretty. Jackie F. I was a big fan of a guy named Simon F. back in the 80s. He was a musician and he was super hot. And I think it's a cover of the song I Want You Back. Not the Jackson 5 song, but Simon F. Wow. So, yes, I do think that that's going to be a weird day. Jeannie! Jeannie, how is your dog's health going to be in 2025? I don't know if I want to read this. I hope your dog's not old. Jackie, when I was younger, I smoked grass because I couldn't have 2 drinks without like vomiting and throwing up all over the place. Soul Whisperer, I am a Cancer with a Cancer moon, but B Bear in the chat is a friend of mine and does astrology, and B Bear thinks that I have a different moon sign. So, but I have always been told that I am a Cancer with a Cancer moon. No, I think a Pisces. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't remember. Wait, let me pull it up. I'll pull up my Astro app. Feliz cumpleaños. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Star, co-star. What in the name of love? No, escape. So yes, according to the according to this app and a few other things that I have, I am a Cancer with a Pisces moon. I am sorry. But B Bear, what moon do you think I have? Didn't you say like I think it was a hot moon you thought I have. Hot moon. Hot moon. I have to refresh my drinking. So, I got to fix this Feliz cumpleaños in my head. So, how is your dog's health? Kane, you thought Capricorn moon. I am a workhorse though, so that kind of makes sense. I come across like a Taurus. My grandmother was a Taurus. I don't know what a hot moon is, Jackie. I'm just making stuff up. Thank you, B Bear. B Bear, my dear. Yes, 6:10 a.m. Yes. So, Kane, how is Kane going to do this year? What does he need? What does he want? What does he get? We're talking about big doggy Kane, like Big Daddy Kane. What does he need? He needs to live in the moment. Kane needs to live in the moment. What would he like? He wants things to remain the same. He wants love. He doesn't want discipline. No discipline. Wants love. Wants cuddles. Need. What does he? This is what he needs. What he wants is, again, he doesn't want to be bossed around. Definitely wants to be let off the leash. Sufficient bedtime and couch time. Wants a cuddle. And wants to be the boss of the world. So when he says, I want a treat, when he's scratching at the door to go out, when he is drooling on your leg for a piece of pizza crust, give it to him. And what does he get? He gets things slow down. Life is slow. There's a little less fight in him. He's not going to be chasing around anybody, but he's sweet and he's hanging out and he's going to be your best buddy for the rest of the year. So, rather than look at his health, I like to look at the things that we can do, the things that are going to be happening for him. So, yes, Humanaki, Kane is definitely, I think, a boy. I'm guessing Kane is a boy. I could be wrong. I may be right. Oh my God, who's calling me? Hang on, let's see. Is this something important? Nope. Somebody was just calling me. We're not taking that call. So, will anything else happen to Trump before January 20th? Good question. Back over to the chat. Sprout. Everybody needs another cat, Sprout. Like all the cats. So will anything else happen to Trump before January 20th? So let's look at Trump's month. Look at the month of January for Former and incoming President Trump. Rock solid. Crossed by the people that he... Oh, Jeannie, that makes sense. Spoiled German Shepherd. And Pyrenees. That I love that German Shepherd wine. They do that weird wine. It's adorable. So I was thinking he was Shepherd. I wasn't getting any of the Pyrenees there. Why is this sliding on there? So Trump is going to be well protected by the people that he's putting around himself. I'm going to say Pete Hegseth. Hegseth, you guys have got the name right. The devil, he is locked in. He is not going to allow anyone to take him off his course or get him out of that office. He's just not going to do it. This team that he's building is the team that's going to get him in the door. Everybody collectively is going to push that door down if there's any issue. What is behind him? The alliances that he did not work with. This is going to be a cautionary tale of not getting involved or not trusting those people in government that remain in government that did him dirty. So up top, he's going to be very, very upfront. He will be exposed. That exposure is a little bit scary. Let's see if he has anything to... He has not learned from some of his past experiences. And he should watch out for that state, the deep one, the deep state, that doesn't want to serve him well. The King of Swords can be a fascinator. Remember, we were talking about how Trump he had fascinators. People were fascinated with him, and there were fascination attempts. The King of Swords can be a fascinator, someone who's doing that. So he's going to have to be a little bit careful. Are we actually going to see that? No, he's got too many people on his side. The problem with the election is that it did show far too much the support that he has behind him. So if we have a situation like this, the king is dead kind of situation, what happens is we wind up with people rising up. So wait, not only do we have the fascinating attempts, oh man, what did I do with it? Hang on, hold that thought. Please hold. Somebody else had the funny, it was not a funny thing, but we were talking about the Diddy thing, and they said allergy tape instead of blank allegations. Allergy tape. That's pretty good. So we'll talk about allergy tape with, Diddy. Diddy or didn't he? So I do think that the problem is that the state, those individuals, they would like to go in and take care of business and do the thing, take care of them like a mafia guy. There's no mafia. But what happens is that they're up against the sheer number of votes that he got, that the populace will rise up. So how does he see himself? He sees himself as the great salvation. How do others see him? As sneaky snacker for Alicia. What are the hopes and fears? The hope and fear is that we don't get into that office. And then the long range outcome is that it's a lot of work. What is our short range outcome is he does get into office. So, there's just working toward that inevitability where we get him in office and let him do what he's got to do. The numbers of votes are just really against anyone who's against him. So, that's really what we're looking at here. So there we go. So I think, there's going to be possibly some fascinators out there. Are they going to be part of the deep state? I don't think so. I think they will be independents. So, and Blazin, thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate that. So let's go to seashells. Seashells by the seashore. How would your 2025 be? Let's get some themes. Let's get some themes here. So you're coming out of a cycle, which is good. Decision-making cycle, the cycle that was taxing your brain. You had to use all of your brain power to get through the level, you know, like game levels, to get through this level that you were at. We come through this. Now, the world is the 22nd card of the major arcana. That is finishing a cycle and moving into something else. However, this is uprooting your foundations. So a lot of people would see like the Queen of Pentacles, like home wrecker. She's, you know, moving, doesn't know what she's doing, isn't paying attention to finances, that kind of thing. This is uprooting your foundations and your belief systems. We're going to be making some changes. Is it marriage that we see? The Magician, Ace of Cups in reverse. But it ultimately works out. So I'm going to give you a word of caution, seashells here. So the Magician is often a player. So I do this cocktail party with your major arcana story in when I teach. And, you know, it's basically the Fool is throwing a cocktail party, and then we are witnessing all of the major arcana as we go through the party. And the Magician is really a player. So we meet him when we walk into the party. And the Magician is kind of like a Gomez Adams. He's kind of like looking you up and down like, hey, baby, what's going on? You want to go talk in the corner over here? Let's go have a smoke. Let me get you a drink. Let me take that rap. Very, very sexy, kind of intense, really paying attention to you guy. Whereas the High Priestess, again, like a very Morticia Adams, she's kind of, she knows, she's looking, she's like, whatever, I'm used to his antics, but if he steps out of line, I'm going to squash him like a bug. So I'm a little concerned that we wind up with a play like this. So I want you to keep your eyes open about relationships and people that you get involved with, because it could turn into a relationship that you jump into, but it's a little tedious, it's a little troubled. And over here, you wind up staying in that relationship. So I want you to be a little bit careful. Hey, Kelly from the Great Barrier Reef, you're in 2025, time traveler. Love it. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, and I said I was going to pull like an energy card for everybody. I didn't do that. Give me a little bit of this. Oh. Hour and 15, guys. Hour and 15. How are we doing? Everybody, let me know how you're doing on your other side. Huh? Kelly's living in the future. I think we have M's here that's living in the future. Elizabeth Higgins is living in the future. Everybody's living in the future. So it's the next morning for the all of our friends on the other side of the globe. It is early morning, I believe, or mid-morning. Mid-morning. I think they're like having toast and Marmite. Isn't that what we do? Toast and Marmite. There's Elizabeth Higgins. There she is. So I want you to be very, very careful about the people, seashells, that you get involved with. So abundance in all areas. Abundance is made through work. Okay. So the Eight of Wands, communication, speed. Vegemite. Did I see? I was saying Marmite. Vegemite. It's still might. I was close. So speed and work. Ace of Wands, speed and work. This is fast. Communication is fast. This tells you to slow down. The Strength card tells you slow down. Strength card is an iron fist in a velvet glove, just like the Emperor card, but it's more like slow pressure where we're going to make some diamonds. We're going to push, 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 push really slowly. And we're just going to make that bend to our will. So that's what I'm saying. You know, things are going to come at you fast. Like in the words of Ferris Bueller, life comes at you pretty fast. Sometimes you got to slow down. So make sure that you do address that as needed. Nana, welcome, welcome. Alabama, Happy New Year. Getting ready for those black-eyed peas tomorrow. I have nothing planned for tomorrow. I have no food planned for tomorrow. None of those good luck foods. So I think tomorrow I might have to do some chopping. So seashells, I hope you enjoyed that. So Texas girl, I'm going to thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? Wait, Elon's married? Elon Musk is married? I don't think he's married. I think he just had babies all over the place. Do you come from the land down under?
Marriage. What an alien concept.
Humanaki, did you hear that? Gregopedia said marriage, what an alien concept. All right. So, am I able to go back to work? Elizabeth. Yes, there you are, darling. There you are. So, are you able to go back to work? Ooh. So, you are right. Your doctor is not great. He's not serving you well. Doctor is ignorant. You should walk, man. Find another one. You got to find another one. Yeah, in fact, I think you really need to do your research on this because this guy's not serving you well. He's going to cause some issues for you. You need to find someone who is better in charge and has again, like that thinking outside of the box. They need to cease the progression of what's going on. So I don't know what's going on, but they need to cease the progression of it. And that's something that this cat is not doing. I called him a cat. So I would see if you can find another doctor. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna take 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. I will be right back. I'll leave you with a little bit of music. Let me get over here. We'll do. Oh no, I can't do this in 20 seconds. Do I have? All right. So I'll put some music on. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go freshen up my drink. Be right back. Hi guys, I thought I left that on loop. Everybody go refill their drinks. So 008, let's talk about my chair. My chair has a
Chair is against the wall.
My chair is against the wall, but my chair, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? It has heat and vibrate. So actually, Greg, should I put the heat on?
Yes.
The vibrate went on. Oh my God, it's really great. Where's the heat? Let's do level 1. So I don't, I can just have, I'm just going to put the heat on so that there's not like a weird buzz in the background, but it lays back. It does all kinds of cool stuff. So let's go. All right, everybody, cheers. The chair is cream white, but it's not, one of the things I didn't want a slick chair. So I just wanted like I wanted a cloth chair. I like the texture and I don't want to slide out of it. In the summer, I'm in the basement, so it's never hot down here, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, thank you. I love this Himalayan salt lamp too. They're very important to have around you. So let's go, boys and girls. All right. Archangel, you are up next, sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. What do you need to know for, should we do animal cards too? I'm like, should we do this? What else can we do? I have the animal elders cards here. So we'll do some animal elders cards as well. It's a new deck. All right, we'll do a subscriber check. Again, let me refresh this screen over here. Oh my God, guys, we're just getting closer. We're just getting closer. So I do need the box for this. So we'll do the animal elders in just a second. Subscriber count 4,674. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 5,000 tonight. I just don't know. 763 new subs in the last 28 days. That is unbelievable. So things are happening. Let me tell you how many views I've had. In the last 28 days, I have had 68,000 views. 68,000. 68,000 views is bananas. That is just crazy, guys. I can't even wrap my head around it. And I do have to do a little shout out because Trevor had given me some very, very good advice. 008 gave me some excellent advice on my channel, and Alicia Wicker has been coaching me on my channel. Grumpy Sapper, he has talked about a a lot of stuff with me, and he kind of eyeballs my channel and like lets me know, you know, if this looks good, this doesn't look good. B Bear in the chat gave me some advice on my thumbnails that actually was super helpful. Like everything that I'm doing that emulates that is blowing up. So it's pretty awesome. So, oh, my hair's coming down. Oh, yikes. I'm going to have to pin up again. So, all right. What do you, Archangel, what do you need to know for 2025? So, the moon, the star, things are, let me pull this up, switch this around. So things are going to be revealed to you in 2025. Exciting stuff here. So there are things that are hidden to you. Your eyes are closed to a number of things that will become more and more visible as the year goes on. It's going to take like almost the whole year. Hi, Nanielle. Happy New Year. It's going to take like the whole year, though. So I want you to be mindful of that. Just take your time and watch things unfold. This is going to put you in a very different place. This is all spiritual stuff. It's a very different place spiritually. You're going to meet the job with your skills, if that makes sense. Like the job that you have to do and your skills are going to converge, and that's going to be a new level to the work that you do, the spiritual work that you do. So let's get in Animal Elders card. Animal Elders card. I don't care. No one else handles my cards. Oh, you got an elder turkey. A turkey. Where are my Irish lassies at? Give heartful thanks. Let's see what that's all about. We're going to the book. Elder Turkey is 42. Give heartful thanks. When Elder Turkey moves into your life, you are asked to enter a higher state of gratitude for all of creation. Turkey was an important source of sustenance for indigenous peoples and reminds you to honor your connection with the blessings the earth offers. All aspects of the natural world are calling you to build a sacred and reciprocal relationship with them. I offer heartfelt gratitude for every part of creation, from the smallest stone on the shore to the rivers that flow into the ocean. I'm just checking the chat. When you relate to all the beings in the earth in this way, you will soon open up to an expanded sense of harmony and see the nourishment and beauty all around you. Elder Turkey brings medicine of abundance, reminding you that it is a time of honoring and reverence. As you recognize the diverse tapestry of what sustains you, you will begin to see more blessings appear on your path. So I do think that this is going to be in terms of enlightenment. Practice appreciation daily by sharing a compliment, sending a thank you card, engaging in gratitude. Ritual to grow the spirit of receptivity in your life. This elder will spread its impressive feathers and expand the many blessings that already surround you. So lovely. Who am I? You guys know who I am. Julia Child. So there it is. So I think things are going to be unfolding through gratitude. You are going to level up spiritually. So good stuff at hand. Good stuff at hand. How long have we been on? Hour and 30 minutes. Can you dig it? All right. So is Justin Bieber happy for Selena? Fun fact, my sister Wendy looks like Selena Bieber. Selena Gomez. Not Selena Bieber. Selena Gomez. So yes, you're very welcome, Archangel. Anytime, my sweet. So, those of you that have, not been in the know, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez dated. Kind of awful for her. She's had some pretty serious health issues, and she got engaged to Benny Blanco. I think it's Blanco. She got engaged this year. I think she is a freaking adorable. Not only because she looks like my sister, but she's adorable. But my sister Wendy does look a great deal like Selena Gomez. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. It was a Freudian slip. It was a Bieberian slip. Bieberian slip. I'm just going to be making up words all day. So, Justin Bieber, is he happy? How does he feel about Selena Gomez getting engaged? How does he feel? How does he feel about it? Wow. Knight of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands. It's too much to bear. Page of Pentacles. Oh, guys. Chariot in reverse. Dang it. I was just going to say, I think my seat is getting hot. I put the heater on. Oh my God. It is getting warm. It's getting warm. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm turning it all the way. I just had it on low or M3. I don't know what M3 is. So yes, Angelina and Brad have finalized their divorce. We'll get to that. Wow. So I think that Justin is having a bad case of the R's. I think he's got a lot of regret about this, and he just had a baby with Hailey Bieber. He can't get out of this. Like, he is not going to be able to get out of it. This is the girl that can't get out of his head. Knight of Swords. I think he was very, very upset about it when he heard she was engaged. 10 of Wands. It's crushing him because all he can do is thanks, Jeff. It's actually on my lower back. There's a massager on the thighs for this chair, so go figure. So all he can do, it's too much for him to bear, and all he can do is think about the past and their childhood. Page of Pentacles, he would like to rip everything out, but it's too late. Now, his father just posted a very sketchy post on X. If you didn't want to be a parent or something like that, I'll look it up. But here, the Chariot in reverse, he's no longer on his own. Let me pull up his dad's quote real quick, guys. I don't know what his name is. Justin Bieber's dad. I'm going to call him Justin Bieber's dad. Justin Bieber's dad. There's actually an account with Justin Bieber's dad. Oh, wait a minute. Was it Stephen Baldwin who did it? No, this is February 29th. Oh, for Pete's sake. So Justin Bieber's dad, Jeremy Bieber, posted this for Hailey as she's partying alone in the Caribbean with her girlfriends, while Justin posted about co-parenting instead of parenting. Jeremy Bieber posted, I have never known a parent that said, I wish I didn't have a child. Oops. So, wow, that's some heavy stuff there, guys. But yeah, Hailey Bieber is Co-parenting is failing. This is another picture. Co-parenting is failing like TF the fuck. So, wow. Let's take a look, guys. The Selena thing is gonna send him spinning. And take a look. Take a look. You ready? You ready, kids? Give me a thumbs up. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready. Here, and I will. Oh, I can't screen share. Oh, yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. There you go. For you boys and girls. Whoops. Let's just do one. No, I guess as I'm not allowed to make this bigger. No, I can't make it bigger for you guys. Let me pull that down. And I'm back. Yeah, that is a terrible thing. She is on a girls' trip right now. How is Justin feeling right now about the marriage? We're not even gonna go. Oh, we're not even gonna go there. How's he feeling? Judgment, poor judgment. This is what he thought. Poor judgment in his marriage. Oh, 7 of Swords. He got hoodwinked. He got hoodwinked. I'm going to put up Renee Kennedy's comment because it's relevant. So, Eight of Swords. He's trying to figure out how to get out of this, guys. What is behind him? The Hangman. He didn't learn his lesson. Childish, selfish. King of Pentacles. He really does want to take this bull by the horn. The outcome, foolishly, they're going to stay together. They are going to stay together. He's going to have to tough it out. Does he love her? So this is a yes. Yeah, he does love her. He does love Haley. I think he's disappointed. Ooh. Not spicy. Spicy. So yeah, Renee, I know I had my daughter on my own. And when I was wheeled out of the hospital with my apprentice came to pick me up. And I had this, my daughter was 4 pounds, 14 ounces when she was born. She was 6 weeks early. So I had this little 5-pound baby and they were wheeling me out. And I was I think I was, how old was I? 34? I think I was 34, 35. And I kept looking around like, I can't believe they're letting me take this baby. It's like full-blown adult. I own my own business. I was like, I can't believe they're letting me take this baby. I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, are you sleeping? Greg? I think he's sleeping. So, the relationship. 8 of Wands. Ace of Wands. You know what? This is the thing. He is honoring this covenant that he has made with her. He's honoring that. How does he feel about her parents? 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords. He would like their own life. How about his own parents? 6 of Cups. He doesn't mind supporting his parents because they are there for him right now. So he doesn't mind, handing out to his parents. Her parents, I think he wants less involvement. I think there's a lot of demands that are being made on that side. I don't know. She just doesn't seem like the brightest. She's a beautiful dancer. She was a dancer. She was a ballerina. I think she's okay, but she has that model look. Oh, I'm a model. Oh, wifey, you too, huh? I think Gregopedia is sleeping in his chair. I thought I heard a snore.
No.
Oh, it was not a snore?
No.
008 wants to know how you're doing today.
Better. Better.
Better get your pockets. We're both.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
I hope that Monsieur Creosote was not ever doing it today. Fuck off.
So yes, we're cursing. It's Tipsy Tarot. We're cursing. If you're new to the chat, jump in. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know what you're drinking. So how does Haley feel? I'm a little worried this is like a postpartum kind of thing. Page of Cups. She is not into this. She is not into this. Two of Wands. She wants out. Guys. Five of Pentacles. It feels like a life that she didn't sign up for. Ace of Swords. That's cutting. Eight of Swords. Walking away from it. It's in reverse, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is wild. Nana, my sister Wendy, that I said looks like Selena Gomez, she always said it's not the 9th month of pregnancy that's hard, it's the 10th, because hers were all 8. So she really does not feel equipped for this job, and she has regrets. She's got regrets. This is really, really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So what can we're gonna find the yellow brick road. Let's find a yellow brick road. A virgin rum and coke. What does that mean? What is a virgin rum and coke? So wifey, you're too much. So what do they need? What does he need? What does she need? Let's do that. What does he need? What does she need? Okay. David Brady, I got you. I'm your Huckleberry. You can put rum flavoring in there, I think. You know, like from your baking cabinet. I'm just saying. Cappuccino going down well, Elizabeth. You keep mourning over there. Oh, Susan's drinking beer. Atta girl. What kind of beer? Tell me what kind of beer. We're beer snobs over here. So, not that I don't chug beer. My husband loves beer and sausages. Beer and sausages. All right. So what did I say? Him and her. What does he need? 9 of Cups. He's got to understand that sometimes you don't always get what you want. And sometimes you have to accept that people are not prepared or willing to fulfill the job that they have signed up for. That's really unfortunate. What does she need? 6 of Swords. Salvation, salvation, salvation is free. Sing it with me, guys. Come on, Little Cranberries. Salvation, salvation, salvation is free. Na 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 na. Wifey, it's you. Na na na. No one knows that. Where are my Irish people at? Twisted Tiara still here while I'm singing Cranberries. Rum and eggnog. I just got an eggnog recipe that had like 5 kinds of liquor in it, and I was gonna make it for tonight, but I was like, I knew I was gonna do the live, and I was like, I'll be like hanging out in the eggnog. So we may do it for Little Christmas. We'll do eggnog for Christmas, or for Little Christmas. One of our friends, his girlfriend is Orthodox, so I think we're gonna make a thing out of Little Christmas this year. The Epiphany, right? The Epiphany.
Yes.
We're gonna party for the Epiphany. So Six of Swords, she needs salvation. So how do we, she's looking backwards. I hate to say it, she does need to talk to someone, because I think this is culture shock. I think she's going from being a young, selfish person that, we're all selfish when we're young. Like I'm not judging on that. I think she does need to talk to somebody about the transition from being a single person where you don't have to do anything for anybody else to being responsible for another baby. That was another thing. My daughter did not sleep very well when she was younger. And I had called my mom. My parents were still local then. And I called my mom, and I was going into day 3 of no sleep. And it was horrible. And I messaged her, and I called her, and I said, please come over here. I'm starting to hallucinate. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, I haven't slept in 2 days. Like I'm literally starting to hallucinate. I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye. And she was like, I guess I better come over. I'm like, please come over. And she came over. It was really awful. She came over, and she got Ella to sleep, put her in the bassinet, and left. And the minute she left, she woke up. But like, I had closed my eyes for maybe 15 minutes on the couch, and I was like, okay, I can manage. So I do think that Haley needs to talk to someone. I think that they need help. She needs, so I don't know how many of you guys know about this, but in Korea, they have these postpartum facilities. So essentially what they do is you have your baby at the hospital, and you go to this postpartum facility, and they fill you with good food. There's exercise time. There's nurses there that can take care of the baby. They basically, your family can come and visit. And they basically condition you to the changes that your body is going through. They monitor you for any postpartum, anything like that. And they basically, it's like caring for mommy for a month. It is the best idea. I think the United States, everywhere, should embrace this, because motherhood is not easy. I was a baby wearer. I strapped, I do think they do it in China as well, Soul Whisperer. I baby wore. So I had baby carriers and a wrap that I would slap the baby on me and put the wrap around me, and then I'd go about my business. That was the only way that I could get anything done, because I was a single mom the first time around. So it was the only way I could get anything done. The second time around, my son's father was Scottish, so I don't know. He didn't really do a lot of stuff. It was like everything was women's work. Everything was women's work. So he was not very helpful. He was, he would hold him and play with him and whatnot, but not supremely helpful. So it really is taxing, and we can't all afford a nanny or full-time care. I mean, I'm the last of the 4 kids to have children. I was much older when I had my children. My brother, my 2 sisters, they had kids when they were much younger, and my parents were younger and fresher. They could go over there and help. So I do think that Haley would need something like that. Something that, would be much more supportive of her. So that'll be one to watch. We'll keep an eye on them. So we'll drop that question. We'll leave it there. So Sonia, and guys, I just want to give you a heads up. So I got Sonia, I got Blazin, I got Sonia about JD. Sylvia's daughter, I got, he's a Gemini. I don't know what that means. I got B-Bear, is Bezos' marriage. Justin Bieber's wife. We just did that. I'm gonna take that out. Then we got Sylvia, Humanaki, Sonia again, Renee about those portals. The Pope is opening. Kay Phelps, Sylvia's daughter, about Liz Cheney. Sprout, about her kitty cat. Florida Girl, Elon, Angelina and Brad. That's Elizabeth Higgins. Blazin, again, Jester was going to pull, you know what, I'm going to save that one for when I do the big reading privately. Amber Heard, that's from David Brady. Howdy, David Brady. Keanu Reeves, which is a dangerous question. I will explain why when I get to him. And then Kathy F. So just everybody sit tight. I'm going to get to you as quickly as I can. But this is, here we go. Sonia, there we go. Wait. Sonia, there we go. There we go. There we go. Liam Neeson is a Gemini. Stevie Nicks got your first baby asleep. Oh. All right. So, will 2025 be a good year on finances? I'm sorry, I had to say that. Finances. Yes, my lives are getting crazy long. I when I was Humanaki, when I was younger, when I was in college, I would do tarot parties. This was, my part-time job. And I would do parties for like 8 hours at a pop. And I've gotten increasing local interest in doing parties. And the two that I did were quite long. So I don't know if I want to keep doing those. Kelly, I got you right there. I do have, Sunday, Archangel, almost 4 hours long. Sheesh. Yeah, I did like 3.5 hours yesterday. I guess, was it yesterday already? I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. So, 2025. A good year on finances. So I guess we're going to look for you or for world. So we'll do the world on top. We'll do you on the bottom. So here's the world finances. Now, those of you that know me, I have been saying that we are going to see a dip in the world economy in January. It's going to be a little bit scary, but they're running simulations right now. Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Donald Trump to make corrections for that. So they're using AI for it. So it's going to be very cool. Let's pull these up. So world economy up here, 2 of Cups. Things are going to be disjointed. This is our crash. This is going to be our correction with the anxiety going away. And the 8 of Pentacles, we get to work. We start to implement all of the plans that they had in place. So, Sonia, this is for you. What are your finances going to be like? 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Beautiful. This looks good. So 5 of Swords is working with resources and bankers, people like that, to construct ways of making your finances work for you and protecting the assets that you have. Over here, we're successful at doing that, and we get the 5 of Cups. So we are looking at the good gains, not the losses. So, we whenever you're investing, whenever you're trying to protect money, you have to understand that you're going to lose some of it. You're not going to always keep all of it. One of our friends has a lot of NVIDIA. Everybody who's somebody has NVIDIA. And he said, I'm not even looking at it because I just want to leave it alone. It took a dive and I just want to leave it alone. So when I saw him the other day, hey, NVIDIA sprang back, right? And my dad was talking about it too. So hang on. Drusilla, I see that. Let me grab I'm going to grab a non-alcoholic drink. And I'm going to try an alcoholic drink. So protecting your assets, do your investments, keep your investments, as directed by a professional, but don't focus on the losses, focus on the winners, because that'll be fine. That'll be fine. You'll be winning and losing, but ultimately things are going to be looking good. Okay. So you're going to be preserved from the troubles. But again, anybody that's got investments going, like I said, virgin drink. Like I said, make sure that you guys are aware that we're going to see that dip. We are going to see a dip. So I saw this. So I have a fan at the Texas Lottery Commission here in Austin. You played on 12/21 the weekend I was sad about my mom. Lo and behold, she blessed me. Turns out the claim to really? That's awesome. How did that happen? How did that conversation go? That is super duper. You know, Gregopedia and I went to a wedding. When did we go to that wedding, Greg?
What wedding?
The Marine that you work with. When I got
Yeah, I think it was last year.
no, it had to be 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I mean, like not this year.
Yeah, I guess it was like 2 years ago. And some of his guests, some Greg's coworker, some of his guests knew me. They were like, "Do you have that show on YouTube?" And I was like, "Oh my God, yeah." I didn't stalk her. So I'll tell you guys a funny story before I go on. I'm not leaving yet. So Blazin, I'm glad you were blessed, and I think that's great. So my sister is lives in the same town as Siobhan Hogan. Those of you who don't know who Siobhan Hogan is, she was Elaine's roommate on Seinfeld. She was Forrest Gump's bus driver. She's a hilarious comedian. And my sister met her, God, like 10 or 15 years ago. I think my kids were really little, so it was a long time ago. And she, you know, we're at my parents, and she was like, "Oh, I met Siobhan Hogan," and I went, "Oh, Siobhan Hogan! I love Siobhan Hogan." Greg and I are both very big fans of Seinfeld, and I said, "I love Siobhan Hogan," and she goes, "You know who she is?" This is my sister Amy. She not the one who looks like Selena Gomez. She goes, "You know who she is?" And I go, "Yeah. Who doesn't know who Siobhan Hogan is? She's hilarious." So my sister goes back and tells Siobhan Hogan, my sister is like the biggest fan. Now, I said nothing of the sort. I do like her. I think she's great. So every time my sister's kids had a football game or a lacrosse game or whatever, when I went, my sister was like, "Oh my God, Siobhan's here. Let me introduce you." And I was like, no, it's okay. You know, having lived in LA and, you know, having been around celebrities, Greg too, like he was around celebrities in New York. Whoops, I did a sloppy shuffle. Hang on, kids. Oh my God. So, you know, we didn't want to be pushy. We didn't want to be weirdos, you know, like, oh, I'm a big fan. My sister, over the course of like a year, like pumped me up as this super fan of Siobhan Hogan. So finally, I'm at this like the season ender. And it was one of the football games. And she goes, I was pulling my car out and I was blocked by traffic. And my sister goes, "Oh, I'm gonna bring Siobhan over. I'm gonna bring her over." And so I was like, "Oh my God, okay." I'm like a sitting duck. So she brings her over to my car, and she's so cute. She had like a little beach cruiser with like a little basket and flowers on it. It was so cute. And she goes, "Oh, so I hear you're like my number one fan." And I was like, "Yes, today I'll be playing the role of your stalker." She was like, "Oh, thank God, I finally made it. I have a stalker." So lo, I kept running into her, and it was almost embarrassing. Like after that, like I kept seeing her everywhere. I mean, it's a very small town that they live in, and I lived right in the next town over. And I kept seeing her. I was like, "Oh my God, Siobhan, like I'm so sorry. Like I am not like I'm really not stalking you." And she was like, "It's all right. Don't worry about it." So then Greg and I ran into her in the grocery store. I introduced Greg. It's like so embarrassing. And then I was taking the kids to this steakhouse. It was like in the afternoon. I was taking them to this steakhouse that was right by my condo at the beach. And I run into her and her husband coming downstairs. And I just like put my fist, I put my fists on my hips, and I was like, "Oh, who's stalking who now?" And she was like, "I know, role reversal." It was very funny, very funny. So very charming, wonderful person. She's got a lot of cool stuff going on. So if you're not paying attention to it, she's actually writing and directing now. Some more intense stuff, not like really comedy stuff. So but she is fantastic. So can I do JD? Yeah, let's see what his 2025 is going to be like. And I actually have a deck that I've designated for Johnny Depp until he produces his tarot deck, which I would like to see soon. Hopefully I would like to see that. So yeah, I'll try and I'll ask Siobhan if she wants to come on one day. I'll see if I can get her to do it. Hell, I should message her right now. I should be like, "Siobhan, come on." Come on. We're just doing crazy stuff. So up, it's 5:30, 6 o'clock. I can put my tiara on. 6 o'clock. Greg, are you getting dressed up tonight?
I'll probably put a dress shirt on.
Oh, we have your sparkly jacket if you want to wear that.
Yeah. I like to be comfortable.
Is that not comfortable?
Not really.
You have two of them. All right. So she was also in Men in Black. Greg and I quote Siobhan in Men in Black. It says like an Edgar suit. Edgar, your skin's hanging off your bones. This is flatty, flat, flat. I'm going to give it a little sparkle. Who said they need a butt booster? Oh, I have a fidget seat. And that's super fun. Super fun. So, Johnny Depp. Let's talk about Johnny Depp. So, Johnny Depp. Personal. Work. Romance. We'll do that different. LMNOPQ. Personal, romance, work. Personal, romance, work. I did not miss Irene's. Irene, I have your question from, I skipped your question. I'm sorry, honey. I'm working as fast as I can. I'll do yours next. Okay. So just sit tight. Sit tight. Sit tight. Hang on one second. So just sit tight. So LMNOPQR, personal, romance, work. Okay, so personal life, Wheel of Fortune, romance, 6 of Wands, not successful in love, and work, Moon in reverse. So just sit tight. Just sit tight. So personal, yeah, he's still healing from that split. Hi, Grandma Mimi. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So he's having trouble figuring out who he. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't want to look at my face. Don't look at my face. Don't look at my face. So he's having trouble figuring out what he is at the end of all of this, at the end of this romance, this craziness with Amber Heard. He doesn't know what his character is, which is something that actors will wind up doing because they have to transform and play so many different roles. They will kind of shift character. One of the woman who introduced me to tarot and the esoterica when I was 17. She was a psychotherapist. She was an MSW. And she had a theory about celebrity divorces. And she said the reason why they get divorced is because they transfer, like normal people will transform or transcend personalities like every 7 to 10 years. But with actors, they will go 2 years in a role. They'll have a personality, even if they're not a method actor. So he is getting stuck. He doesn't know what the next incarnation of Johnny Depp is. So personally, this is it. Romance, not a chance. I know everyone's saying he's going to meet the love of his life. 5 of Wands, not a chance. Hangman, still, he knows that he's got, as my mother would say, a sweet taste for shit. Because of Amber, he's a little bit worried that even if somebody that he likes, it seems suitable, she put up a good act. So he's a little bit concerned about that. The Moon in reverse, work. If you guys saw, I did do a reading on him and Tim Burton. And I do think that they're going to be working on a project, but Tim Burton is wooing him right now. There is a love connection there, not romantic, but putting it together. And the Tower, this is going to blow things up. Is it going to be in a good way? King of Swords. The problem is that they don't have a project yet. So no project yet. So I think his year is going to be Tim Burton talking him into doing some work, and I think that he is going to be doing his own artwork. I love that he does the Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper, though. I'm a big Alice Cooper fan. If you guys are not Alice Cooper fans, what are you waiting for? Best album ever, Dada. It's one of those epic albums. It's amazing. It's really fantastic. I know everybody was afraid because like he would like chop heads off and stuff on his shows, but it was all theatrics. It was really cool. I desperately want to take my daughter to an Alice Cooper show. Oh, wifey, whose Discord are you looking for? Mine or Archangel's? If you're looking for Archangels, I'll get it from her and message it over to you. So just sit tight. So let's go over here. So that's JD. And here we're going to have Irene is coming up. Irene, how is 2025? Oh, mine. Thankfully, I'll send it to you when I'm done. I really don't go on the Discord very much. I get alerts, but I'm not very active on it. It was, I started doing the Discord for just so people could keep talking off, live off my channel. Wifey is actually very, very active on it. God bless her. And I just kind of, it was like one more social media that I had to manage. And so I had to make some decisions. But other people love their Discord. Like my husband has a Discord with one of his gaming groups. My daughter has Discord with her film, fellow film students. So, some people love it. It's actually pretty cool. It's basically just a chat area. You can put, for my students, like I would do, I drop papers in there and printables and things like that for them. But it just now that I have Learn Worlds, I can do all of that in Learn Worlds. So I kind of got away from the Discord. All right. So how is 2025 going to be for your granddaughter and son? All right. So this is your granddaughter, son. And we're going to do the same format that I always do on these 3 cards reading. Need, want, get. So, granddaughter needs patience. Life needs time to develop. And, wifey, hang on. Again, I'm going to let everybody know I really don't use this very much. Where is my Discord? Invite people. Copy. All right, there we go. Paste. Did it go through? There we go. That is the link for my Discord. So you guys can go and jump in there, but don't expect me to be chit-chatting in there. Not really in there. So yeah, strength for the unions that she needs. So having things coming together. She really has to have some patience. I don't know how old your granddaughter is, what she needs, what she wants. She wants things to stop changing and progressing. But unfortunately, we're not static individuals. The future is always nigh with that star card coming at her. So what she gets is a little bit of emotional upset with that Knight of Cups in reverse and the Hangman there. Forgiveness of a situation, forgiveness of the individuals that are affecting her life, forgiveness for the things that she's done, people that haven't haven't served her to the capacity that she's expected. We do have to forgive them and let it go. That's part of us letting go. And if she does not, if she maintains that hurt and kind of hangs on to it, then we get that tower crashing moment. So it is psychologically and emotionally upsetting to her, mostly emotionally upsetting. So, so your son, what does he need? 9 of Pentacles. What does he want? What does he need? What does he get? He, this is tough because he wishes to not come true. Hi, Sharon. To all the Annabelles. That's awesome. He wants wishes to not come true. So I don't know if he's harboring some ill will towards someone. What he needs to do is let things go and level up and pass on the situation. Happy New Year. Thankfully, if I don't see you back in here, honey, Happy New Year. I hope you have a blessed, awesome New Year. And what does he get? 6 of Pentacles. No one is going to, give him grace on this, and he'll need to retreat with that 6 of Swords. So, it feels very much like there's some dynamics that need to be worked out here. Expectation versus results. So, sometimes people don't live up to what we expect them to. So, Irene, there it is. I am sorry that I skipped you. I really didn't see it. I sometimes the chat goes very quickly and I can't get to it. So, I apologize. So, I'm not sure what that meant. He's a Gemini. I don't know. I think we were talking about Liam Neeson. But let's go. B-Bear, this one for you. This one is for you. This one's for you. Did the Baldwins have a crazy gene? I think everybody in Hollywood has a little bit of a crazy gene. So Grandma Mimi, hang on. Make a star there. Thank you, guys. So how is Bezos's new marriage going to go? Before I do this, let's check on our subscriber count. I'm sorry, guys. 4,680. 4,680. Yes. I'm sorry I yelled. Where's my 320? 320. Right? 320? 320, right? I think that's what I need. I don't know. All right. How is Bezos' new marriage going to go? We're going to look at this from Bezos. Oh, Jackie, I'm trying to get to 5,000 before the end of the night. 5,000, not just 4,700. 5,000. I want 5,000. I need a lot more people on here. So share this live if you can. Share it. Share it wide. Share it loud. All right. So we're reading from Bezos. How is this marriage going to go for Bezos? I'm not reading from Lauren Sanchez's perspective. So that's okay, Jackie. You're fantastic. I never multitask. I just can't do it. I'm just not capable. All right. How is his marriage going to go? 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What is crossing him is this lack of temperance. So I think that they are going to 420. 420. It'll be 420 later. This is not, I usually don't like just sit here and drink and giggle by myself. Do I, Greg?
What?
Do I sit and giggle by myself when I'm drinking?
Yeah.
It's hot in here. I'm getting hot. Whew. Okay. Whew. All right. What time is it in England? It's almost it's 5:40. So they're what? Oh, they're approaching New Year's. Approaching New Year's. They're like a little bit over an hour away. Wow. All this math tonight. Greg, I can't do all the math tonight. So what is behind him? The 5 of Cups. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. So 320. You carry the hundreds. Thank you, Sharon. I need people doing math. B-Bear, are you good at math? I'm not good at math. Hi, you want to come in and say Happy New Year? Okay. Oh, you look fabulous. Here. Let's bring up baby girl. Baby girl, most beautiful college student ever. Say hi.
Hi.
You look lovely. Are you going to be hot in that?
No, I want to ask you something, but you're...
Hang on. I will. Please hold. I'm just going to mute. All right. Sorry about that, guys. That was just a coordination for New Year's. Coordination for New Year's. Isn't she lovely? And she's brilliant. She has an amazing work ethic, and she's absolutely brilliant. She's a really great artist. I am not. If you threatened me, I would not be able to draw anything but like a stick figure, and not even that good. You guys have seen me remote view draw, and it's terrible. So you know, this is it's a groovy kind of love. I'm like quoting all these songs. It is a groovy kind of love that he has found with her. I think we might have to look at her as well. So he's digging this. This is the hot gal caliente. We're talking about Jeff Bezos, guys. So this is the hot gal that he could never get. You know, like he could never get this hot gal. Renee, is it legal all over the place? Thank you, 008. You are freaking fantastic. You're my favorite. So the thing is that underneath the surface, he is going to remain the same. There is no transition. He's not going to move and shake with this the changes. So does that make a difference? Empress, the Sun, 3 of Cups. I think we're going to see a little bit of excess from the Empress, and I don't think we're going to see a lot of exchange. I think the Empress is going to go about her own business, and ultimately we're going to see her behaving in a little bit of a different fashion. They had to have it in Aspen because of the hotness, because of the calienteness. So I do think that we're going to see that. Wifey. So I think we're going to see some excesses there. And then up top, the 10 of Wands. This is the girl of my dreams. Mission accomplished. I don't have to do anything else. But ultimately, 2 of Swords. He thinks that they're going to be living their own lives, doing their own good thing. So how he sees himself, King of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles. He's the guy who's going to go out there, make a ton of money. How do others see him? How does she? She sees him as the devil. Now, does that mean she thinks he is the devil? No, she's hitching her card to his. What are the hopes and fears hope is that we can just kind of coast through life nice and nice, late brunches, and ultimately we get that Queen of Cups. I think she's going to be able to nurture the relationship enough that they'll stay together, but I think professionally they're going to go in separate ways. This is again another one to watch. I think we do need to watch it. I had no idea that that it was legal in Canada, Renee. I learned something today. I might have known that, but I might have forgotten about it. So, B-Bear, good question. Good question. I know you've been dying to find that out. Sylvia's daughter, when will the when questions. When will your son find his heart's desire? The World. 9 of Wands. Queen of Cups. So he has to be very careful because he has, again, this is like a Johnny Depp kind of situation. He has a penchant for women that are a little disjointed, or individuals, I shouldn't say women, I shouldn't assume, but individuals that are a little disjointed. And there is a nice representation of the maple tonight. Oh, Canada. The Canadian national anthem is like one of my favorite songs. I love the Canadian national anthem. I'm a huge fan. Oh, Canada. And I would love for it to become the 51st state. Cheers, guys. Oh, Ruby Soho. I see your question there. Hang on. I will take a look at that. Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz. How much hotness can you put on one screen? I think he has to be very careful about what he likes and what he needs. Again, I'm going to say, guys, if you're not subscribed, get over here, subscribe. I'm trying to break 5,000 tonight. 5,000. We're at 4680. 4680. Let's go. So what does he need to do? He needs to... King of Wands is very randy. The King of Wands thinks more about the attraction versus the substance. And that's not a bad thing because, chemical science, animal attraction is really what gets us together. But he has to just be a little bit more calculating about it. He has to just kind of watch the way that he brings people into his life. So a change of thought. You could have a change of heart. Ricky don't lose that number. So he has to change his criteria a little bit and do a little bit longer of a screening process, I think. So I hope that helps, darling Sylvia's daughter. Humanaki. Why does it seem like more people are losing their minds on airplanes these days? Is it the air? No, I don't think Renee, Jackie, I don't think we're going to acquire Canada. I think that's just him. I think that's just Trump dickering with Trudeau. Dickering. Oh, you can have a change of heart. Ricky don't lose that number. So why are people losing their minds on the airplane? Let's see what I get. I know, President Trump troll. Yeah. Two of Wands, the Tower, Three of Pentacles. I don't think it's the air. I don't think it's the air. If it was the air, we would see more swords, more interesting cards here. Oh, Justin Trudeau and Melania had a fling? I didn't know that. So I think it's more the conditions that are at hand, that there's so much discord in how people are thinking, how they are behaving, what their criteria for life is. And I think that's really it. I think everyone, I think the election kind of calmed things down because we saw the direction that things were going. But I think, people are still hanging on to their idea of where we should go. I know a few people that did vote for Trump that are, they reluctantly voted for Trump. They were like, I just wasn't going to vote for Kamala. And, do they love Trump? No, but they still wanted to vote. They still wanted to make sure that they voted and they kept it in there. So I don't think that it's the air. I don't think they're pumping anything in. I think it's just that people are, they have their hackles up and they're ready to get into a scrap. They're ready to get into a scrap. So, Sonia, will my finances be prosperous in 2025? So as of right now, there are things that you're doing that need to be addressed that will stop the financial bleeding. That is something that absolutely needs to be addressed. Two of Cups, making decisions that are not sound with your emotions. So I really want this. Really want this dress. I really want this thing. Looking to the future and planning for the future is more important than getting things in the moment. I did it today. I want to stop and get a Starbucks, and I was like, nope, can't do that. I got to go on with my bad self. I'll just make a coffee at home. I did do that, but yesterday I bought a Wawa cup of coffee and it cost me like $3. And I was like, what the hell did I just buy? No cup of coffee. It was a regular cup of coffee. I poured it myself. It wasn't like a fancy coffee, and it was ridiculous. So if we don't do this, if we don't start looking at the needs versus wants, we wind up with a situation here. And it's a situation that you created yourself with the Tower in reverse. This is our 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So we wind up with less. So I want you to be careful. That is absolutely something that you have in your control. Needs versus wants. Everybody needs to look at that. So I'm sorry that wasn't more positive, but you do have some control over it. Renee asking the big question. Big question. So I'll just read down. I've got Kay Phelps, Sylvia's daughter, Sprout, Florida Girl, Elizabeth Higgins, David Brady, Elizabeth Higgins, Kath F, Kelly, Drusilla, Humanaki, Grandma Mimi, Ruby Soho, great song, and Little Lisa. So Wawa has the best mac and cheese. Jackie, are you from a Wawa state? That's awesome. Is Wawa just in New Jersey?
No, I believe you.
You want to come on in? I know, but you're not. You look fantastic. So we have a special guest appearance. Oh, no one can see your face, though. Yeah. This is what I look at all the time.
I'm hideous.
I expected it to make a noise.
Like what noise?
I don't know. Does it make noise?
No.
There's no noises?
No.
This is Trevor! Trevor, you want to come in? I'm drinking. Trevor?
Happy New Year.
Yeah. It is. Oh no, it's 5 minutes to his New Year, isn't it? I don't know. Here. I'll send him a link. Trevor, I'll send you a link, honey. I don't know if you're. I don't know how in the bag you. Oh, he's in bed. Oh, I'm not going to send you a link.
Oh.
Is it New Year's? Did you have New Year's? Ah. So, Trevor, your live was amazing. I'm just a little bit hurt that like Jen is your American sweetheart, though. I'm just a little hurt. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Should I send you a link? Do you want to come in? We're talking about crazy stuff like the Pope opening portals and all kinds of crazy stuff. And Trevor, I'm at let me see. How many am I at? Channel dashboard. We're at 4680 right now. Oh, Jackie's asking personal questions of Trevor. So if he's I'm gonna send him a link, but if he's in bed, he can't come in. Here, I'll send him a link. I'm drinking too, Trevor. I sent him a link. If he shows up, he shows up. So, all right, let's do this. So, we're talking about portals.
Like the one on my face.
Like the one on your face. Yes. So we got 43 people in the chat.
Not the on this portal.
All right. So is it connected to the Pope opening the 5 holy doors by January 5th? The last one's in a prison. What can we expect from all these portals? They're calling them portals, not doors. Portals. Portals. Should we be concerned? Ricky, don't lose that number. Ah. Oh, Fiona and Graham are live for fireworks. Okay. Fun. No, I'm going to, wifey, I'm going to do the fog in its own reading. That's going to be its own reading. So, or should we be worried about these portals? These crazy portals. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, run for the hills. You don't want to call nobody else. Everybody's singing with me. So, yeah, I think we should be a little bit concerned about this stuff, guys. This is unseating what's going on right now. Things are going to be a little bit different. Run to the hills. I'm not singing that because I can't sing like Bruce Dickinson. Though I love that little monkey guy. He looks like a little monkey on stage. He runs back and forth. So the Emperor, we're going to be entering into a new Emperor phase. So we're going to have like a new crazy leader. 9 of Pentacles, not good for all of us. Judgment. Justice. This is some weird things are going to come down. We're going to talk more about that. Margie, at least it is not Feliz Cumpleaños like what I had before. Feliz Cumpleaños. So, the one thing I want to say is that they're opening doors that haven't been opened in centuries, but they do this every 25 years. So that was something that I, was kind of surprising. I didn't realize that they have all of these weird doors that they open every 25 years. Fake doors. So, go back over here. I'm just going to bump that up. Not all 5. They haven't opened all 5. But they do have some. Kathy, you gotta sit tight. I got a whole list. So, I will do another one of another long form reading on that. It's on my list of things to do. So Kay Phelps, been waiting for something. It's been years. Legal. What can I tell you? Let me see. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? What can I say to you? So, we all saw Indiana Jones. Like, if you're not supposed to open something, you shouldn't open it. It's just my opinion. Huh?
Belongs in a museum.
Belongs in a museum. Everyone's talking really fast. And my hair is coming down. My hair looks stupid.
You take that back.
So, 10 of Swords. This is coming to an end. K. Phelps. It's coming to an end. 8 of Swords, but there's still going to be red tape on it. There's still going to be something going on. What is our final outcome? 3 of Cups. I don't know if you're going to be thrilled with the outcome. There's still going to be red tape. There's still, it's coming to an end, but it's grinding to an end. And there's going to be another like hula hoop they put in front of you. So we will see what's up with that. Is Liz Cheney? I'm trying to go fast, guys, because we got to be someplace at 7 o'clock. It is 6:02 right now. Oh, let me see. Did I get a WhatsApp? I've got all kinds of stuff open on my desktop right now. I forgot 4 and 5. I'm not opening. I'll do a long form video. I'm not gonna do them all on here. I got a lot of questions from you guys. So I want to make sure. I want to get to Sprout. I want to find out if Sprout is getting a cat. Sprout, you're next. So is Liz Cheney going to wind up behind bars? Is Liz Cheney going to wind up behind bars? Liz, we're looking for that 8 of Swords. That is a jail card. Also, the 9 of Pentacles can be a jail card too. So the Magician, she's going to sneak right out of it. 2 of Cups. Nope. She's not going to wind up. 3 of Cups. She's got too many people on her side. 8 of Swords in reverse, guys. Nope. No jail time. No jail time. Nope. I'm sorry. She's not going to be in jail. I don't think any of those J6ers are going to wind up in jail. So sorry to disappoint. Maybe some things will change in the future. Sprout, are you going to get another cat? If yes, will it be social? Well, go to the pendulum. Will Sprout get another cat? We're circling. I'm getting a maybe. Going diagonal. I'm getting a maybe, guys.
Is Sprout expecting a cat from the cat distribution?
Yes,
from the universe?
I think so.
Oh, well, that'll happen eventually.
Can Sprout expect a cat in the spring? That's kitten season. We expect a cat for kitten season in the spring.
Would that make them magical kittens?
That is a maybe. That would make them magical kittens, Gregopedia. And I don't like that you don't believe in the magical kitten theory. So we had a magical.
I believe that they're kittens.
We had a magical. They were magical kittens.
How are they magical?
Because they appeared out of the tractor.
Yeah, because I started up and they got the shit scared out of them.
So we had kittens that were born in our shed.
We didn't have anything.
We had kittens that were born in our shed. Kittens. They were born on our property.
But they're not our kittens.
Citizens.
We did not have anything.
They were citizens.
No. They are intruders and they're an invasive species.
They are not. So they we went out to start the tractor up in the spring and something shot out from under the tractor and I went, oh my God, was that a rabbit? Because it was gray. And then another rabbit shot out and it was calico and I go, oh, they're magical kittens. And Greg goes, they're not ours. They're magical kittens.
We have nothing.
They still live here.
Don't have anything.
There's 8. They still live here.
Yes, they're mooching off the system.
They're mooching off the neighbors. We don't even have to feed them. They just have that apartment on our front porch. We have an apartment on our front porch for one cat. So, so there we go. There we go. So will you get another cat? It's a big maybe. It's a big maybe, Sprout. So we'll call it at that. Florida girl, what is Elon's wife? I got another drink. Tarot readers all over the internet are like, what is that woman doing? You're not supposed to drink in tarot. That's why I'm wrapping up shortly, guys. I'm going to try and get through all these questions really quickly. I'm actually going to close up the questions for right now because, like I said, we've got to get over to an event. It's 7 o'clock. Are we going there at 7?
6:37, he said.
Oh, okay.
Will be available. So
6:37.
I haven't seen anything. He hasn't. I don't think he's answered me yet.
So when he brought that vodka over, I said, let me know how much I owe you and I'll Venmo you. And he said it's included in your Prime package.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess we have CD Prime, I guess.
We have Prime status.
Prime status. So don't you hate that when like, yeah, somebody pick something up for a party and they're like, you don't owe me anything.
I do.
So Trevor and Graham and Fiona, I almost said Trevor and Graham. I almost made them a couple. Graham and Fiona are live casting the fireworks in Gibraltar.
What?
If you want to watch it, are you at your desk?
Wait, is he in Spain or is he in England?
They're in Spain.
Oh.
So what does Elon's several wives? I don't know who Elon's number one wife is. Like he's got all of these women. So what does the primary woman in his life think of him spending all of his time at Mar-a-Lago?
He would have wife prime.
Huh?
He would have wife prime.
Wife prime?
Yes.
Wife prime. Do you mean like a robot?
Yes.
So Elon takes care of business with his brides. He's not a bad spouse, but he is extraordinarily independent. So he's like, I'm going to go my own way. And like, you know, that like you can do your own thing. Like, I'm not really worried about that. At the end of the day, I'll be back and we'll have some fun. Like that's kind of what's going on. I'll read more. I'm afraid to read too much on Elon because I kind of want to apply for a job with him one day. I want to go work for Elon. I think his work ethic matches mine. So I want that. All right. So Angelina and Brad. Oh, I forgot. I locked the desk. Or I locked my chair. I can't even talk. I'm on drink 2. Well, you know what? I should have drank gin and tonics, Greg.
Then you would have thought so.
I know.
After
2 gin and tonics, I start fighting with like complete strangers. Like what's she looking at? That girl's ugly. Like, I'm not good with gin. I get a lovely flush, though. So Angelina and Brad have finalized their divorce. So divorce. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I'm just closing up the questions here, guys. Like Karen from SpongeBob. Who was Karen? Oh, that was Plankton's wife.
I don't know.
Yes, Plankton's wife. Aaron. So, how is Angelina going to do after this divorce? Is she still going to be a bitter Betty? Bitter Betty. How is Bradley going to do? William. His real name is William. Fun facts. Other fun fact, my girlfriend Tiffany hung out with him at a really fun party in San Diego. And she said he was smelly. It was a long time ago. It was in the 90s. It was before he married Jennifer Aniston. So how is Angelina going to do? 8 of Swords bound up. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords. I think she's going to continue to be a little bit bitter. I think she's going to keep being a little bit of a bitter Betty. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of muzzle clause on this divorce, but I think she's going to continue to be bitter, and she's going to have some. They're still fighting over the vineyard, yeah, still bitter. That 8 of Swords says we're still wrapped up in something. Oh,
The
yeah,
bitterness-
I actually,
The bitterness of their divorce. Was in the
it
wine.
was their bitter tears in the wine. I was so excited. One of our friends owns our local liquor store. He's doing great because of us. And I saw the Miraval, Miraval wine was there. So I grabbed a bottle of his beautiful rosé. The bottle was gorgeous. It had, even in the indent in the bottom, it had Miraval, embossed. It was really a beautiful bottle of wine, and it wasn't that good. The cork was dry. I was really disappointed. I will give it another shot because I really like Brad Pitt. Really like him. So I will. Oh, Happy New Year, wifey. Happy New Year. Thanks for sticking around, Bubby. Happy Hanukkah. Isn't it still Hanukkah? Correct?
Oh.
Yes, it is still Hanukkah. The first
It just
day.
started on Christmas, yes.
First day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like wifey, tell that Marine Happy New Year. Tell him Happy New Year from me. So she's still gonna be Aruga? What?
Hoorah.
Hoorah from Gregopedia. Hoorah. So what about Brad Pitt? His spirit is damaged from this relationship. I know he's dating somebody else and she's very cute, but his spirit is damaged. He's going to transform and he's going to be very, very reluctant. The kids are going to be an issue. His heart's going to be broken because of those kids. Specifically, I think Shiloh. I think he's really going to be hurt about that, and he's not going to have a lot of agency over their life or the decisions that they make. So he's almost.
I don't think he'll be missing Maddox much.
No, I don't think so. Or Pax, the other one. I was thinking of Paxil, like Pax, such a weird name. But I don't think he, when you split up, for those of you that haven't split up with someone, there's all kinds of issues in the consent agreement, and like one of them is like doctor decisions, legal decisions, like you can really like tweeze out a lot of things, and I think that he is just not going to be making any decisions like about their education and where they're going to go to school and what they're going to do with their lives, and I think that that's going to be a real disappointment for him. It's really unfortunate, but I what's going to happen with the vineyard. Let's take a look at that real quick. And we'll move on to the next question. So, Soul Whisperer, you have a blessed night. So that vineyard is not going anywhere. They're steaming forward and crashing into a wall that will just illuminate more problems. So we're going to keep hearing about that. Juniper is anti-hydrate. That's why you get so thirsty. Oh, for gin? Really? Look at that. I learned another thing that's new. Amber Heard. Let's do Amber Heard real quick. Amber Heard. Renee, I don't think Brad Pitt's going to have any more kids. I don't think he is. I think he's really kind of skinned knees on this one. So Amber Heard, what can we expect from Amber Heard? She's been hiding out in Spain for a while with Elon Musk's baby. I think it's Elon Musk's baby. I don't know psychically if it is. But Amber Heard, what do we got? Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. There's not a lot of people that want to work with her. That Lovers in reverse in the past, the 5 of Wands. She is difficult, but there is an Ace of Wands there for her future. So how does she see herself? She sees herself as ready to collaborate and work with people. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Other people don't want to work with her. King of Swords, that is the fear that she'll never work again. The 6 of Pentacles is the outcome. So Ace of Wands, she's ready to go to work, but nobody really is going to want to extend that to her. So, we're really looking at kind of a dead end. So let's go to my channel dashboard. I'm going to refresh this one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Looks like we're stopping at 4680. That's not bad. Not bad. So not bad, people. Not bad. So next question. Oh boy, I've got to get through these. So there you go. David, that was for you. I will do another one on Amber. Keanu Reeves, personality check. Personality check. So yeah, Tina, the bottle was, I think it was a $20 bottle of wine of rosé. I think it was $20. The night is young. Oh, Elizabeth, you think it's Elon's baby too? Ooh, my pinup is coming down. My pinup is coming down. So she is supporting Blake Lively. Ooh, poor Blake. So Keanu Reeves, true personality, professional personality, justice in reverse, non-judgmental, true personality, king of swords, good guy, makes a lot of decisions. He's very quiet. My ex-husband knew him, and he's a very quiet, kind of thoughtful person, and he does rely on the opinions of others. So you know, when he has tech support, my ex-husband knew him through his band Dogstar, and he always was like, do you think I should do sound check, or do you think I should hang back and not be, you know, out there in the mix, because he's a celebrity. So super cool. Kathy F, will my number 2 son life turn out this year? Very worried about him. So let's see on the current pathway what is going to happen. Currently, what he's doing. 1, 2, 3. So he's eager to do what he needs to do, but he doesn't see a lot of opportunities. Mentorship would be a very good thing. So find out what his special purpose is.
I have a special purpose.
So find out what he wants to do and where he wants to end up, and then see if we can find a mentor or someone to coach him through that. That is what he really needs. He needs an individual, not an organization, not a job that's going to train him, but he actually needs an individual to kind of take him in hand. He needs quiet, personalized care. So, so there we go. And oops, wait, sorry, Kelly. Will you become a Nana in 2025? I am going to go with the pendulum. Kate Phelps, Happy New Year, dear. So, will Kelly become a Nana in 2025? Pendulum says, circling.
Ding.
I'm getting a very weak yes. Very weak. Why is it weak? Because the opportunity hasn't quite arisen yet. So you know, the trick is you've got to have really good timing. Tech Geek Dame, Happy New Year. How are you? I see you. I see you, baby. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Do you not know that song? I see you, baby.
Oh, I thought you.
I see you, baby.
Like, how do you know she's shaking her ass?
I don't know. I'm shaking my ass. Oh. Hey, would you get me another drink?
No. Busy.
Really?
Busy.
I know. We got to leave.
Yeah. We.
I wanted a vodka and cranberry, a light one. How will my finances be, Drusilla, in 2025? The beginning is rough, but will it get better? Will it get better? Oh, thank you, my love. Oh, I didn't get my tiara either. I need to get my tiara. So again, this is about judicious decision making and about, you know, setting those parameters. That this is about not having the parameters really set. There are things that are hidden. What's hidden here? What's hidden here? Three of Cups. Good times are hidden. And the Sun. This is good. They're going to improve. How soon will they improve? The Hermit. If you don't have a money guy working with you, a money gal, that is somebody, you need somebody fielding, firing off their opinion, and kind of directing. I always do that, you know, defer to the professional. You know, I'm not very good at, you know, doing root canals, so I let my dentist do that. So, you know, this is a good sign right here. I want you to know that let me put these cards together completely wrong and backwards. This is a great sign. The Three of Cups and the Sun in reverse. So things will get better. Things will get joyful. Things will get exciting. So just I would defer to, you know, somebody who knows what they're doing with money. So we'll get better. Drusilla, I'll give you a better reading later. Humanaki. How traumatized is Bieber? How traumatized is Bieber? So I will tell you this. Bieber is more traumatized by the information coming out right now. That's to say, like, there's a lot of distance between him and the event. Let's put it that way, the events that happened. But now the trauma is really the information that's out there. So we're looking for scale on the numbered cards and the major arcana. So the Sun, the Magician, Queen of Cups, he's always going to carry this trauma. Like, it's unfortunate. He's always going to carry this trauma. One of the things is that he does blame himself. He blames himself for not coming out of the situation, for letting the situation overtake him. And it's the revelation, everything coming out, which has reignited the trauma. Now, how is Usher? Is Usher traumatized? Usher has managed it in a little bit of a different way. He has stuffed it away, and now it's on display. But fortunately, it's not on as much display, and there's not as much speculation about him than there is about the Biebs. So Usher seems like he's kind of coped with it a little bit better. Thank you, my darling. Everyone cheers. There's not a lot of ice in here, though. Is there a lot of vodka in this? Yikes. Oh, it's good. Thank you.
Really?
I was worried it was going to be like all.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, you're like your kids.
It's potato soup.
Oh, okay.
We gave the kids baked potato soup once, and I took pictures of it because it was hilarious. It looked like we were giving them poison. They were like, oh, I was like, it's baked potato soup. It's the most delicious thing ever.
You eat all of this stuff all the time.
So it's French fries. They're squished up. So yeah, I think poor Justin, poor Justin, he's got so much on his plate right now. Do the Baldwins have the crazy gene? We'll pull one card on that. Do they have the crazy gene?
Yeah.
I think this is religious. I think Haley's dad is the one who's fairly spiritual. Cross that bridge later. Grandma Mimi, you still here? Still here, baby? I see you, baby. Ruby, you're next. Ruby, 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 Soho. Destination now. All right, so job search. Hi, Grandma Mimi, you are still here. Job search. How's it going? What he needs, what he wants, what he gets. Needs to tip the scale. So Here's a fun fact. If he's sending out resumes, one of my friends taught me this trick. Go to the bottom of your resume and create a footnote, or a not a footnote, but like a bottom note. You can do that, and write down. You can cut and paste the job description, put it in there, do it in black letters, and then turn them all white. And when it goes through the system, the bots that are scanning the resumes will pick up all of the details from the job listing, and you'll make it through the bots. Because not only do you have to be fabulous in an interview, you got to bust the bot, because the bots will not select you and pass you on to the HR directors or the recruiters. So, if your resume is not up to snuff, it's just not going to get through. So, yeah, that's Margie. That's a neat trick, isn't it? And it does work. I've had a bunch of friends that were applying. They were leveling up jobs, and they did that, and it worked great. So, yeah, he needs a little bit of an extra edge. So any tips and tricks that anybody else can offer would be great. What he needs, what he wants to move forward. What does he get? Boom! Grandma Mimi, that looks good. That looks like we get someplace. So I don't know if it's from following these directions or if it's just what the universe wants. So, whoops. I lost something there. Wait, hang on. I think I lost a question, guys. I'm sorry if I did. Johnny Depp is filming a movie with Penelope Cruz this year. Will it be successful? Yes. I'm not even pulling another card. Yes, it will be successful. How could it not be? Will the U.S. access Canada? I'm going to do one card on this. Oh, good. You got similar cards, Grandma Mimi. Excellent. Cards don't lie. It's like Chef John says, fork don't lie. Fork don't lie. All right. So, will the U.S. access Canada? Nope, we're not getting them. What do they call Canada? Is Lulu leaving right now?
American hat.
Is Elle leaving?
I don't know. She's like pacing around. She's probably doing her.
But she's waiting for Uber.
Yeah, so she's probably doing her anxiety pacing.
Tom Hanks, is he sick?
He's in Greece.
Unprotected, living on his own. I do think he lives in Greece. Knight of Pentacles, unhappy, the devil in disguise. There's something going on there. There's something's up. Because this is care. This is being cared for, and this is being exposed, not being in control. Dealing with people who have information, and then here the Knight of Pentacles. I think he had something removed. I think this is something removed. And over here, not happy about the whole process. It's just taking a lot out of him. Possibly changing doctors, possibly trying to go, if he's in Greece, maybe he's trying to get with a specialist someplace else. So, Grumpy Sapper! There we go. Grumpy Sapper, check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp, man. So yeah, I think maybe a little sick. Maybe a little sick. Something's going on. So his hands were shaky on SNL. Well, everybody's a little shaky on SNL, aren't they? Grumpy, I'm just about wrapping up. Check your WhatsApp. I sent you a link. You can pop in. You can pop in, laddie. Gregopedia's here too. Tipsy Tarot. I'm not as tipsy as I thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be a lot tipsier. We're wrapping it up after Kathy F. If Sapper jumps in, we'll have a nice what is it? A yawn, a nice when you have a talk. It's a Scottish phrase. So what do the cards have to tell Kathy? Kathy, what do we got here? Protect yourself because there are people that want to do
Wreck yourself.
yeah, protect yourself or wreck yourself. So and with that, there are people that want to do ill will, mess with you a little. But we're gonna put the cards down and we're gonna bring my good buddy in here. Saba!
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to you.
How is your crew over there? What time is it? Goodness gracious.
It's now 3:30 in the morning, and everybody's gone to bed. Everybody's fucked off home, and it's just me.
Yay! And
Yay!
I didn't get my tiara on. My hair is falling down. Ella's
Yeah,
waiting
me
for
too. Me
Uber.
too. Yeah, me too.
I like your shirt though.
It's good, isn't it?
It's a good shirt. Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not
good
really grumpy. I'm a nice guy, really.
So, oh, you're welcome, Kathy. You're welcome, everybody. I want to applaud 008 right now for manning
He's
the
awesome.
chat and taking care of business over there. Nightbot was working in the background. There was a couple of things that Nightbot squished that I saw on the main screen, but
Yeah.
thank you so much, 008, you secret agent. Really appreciate you stepping in on this lovely New Year. So how is New Year's in Dubai? How is it over there? Like,
It's been great. I've had all my neighbours round because we live in a little compound. So I've had all the neighbours round. I have friends over. It's been really nice because, it's just been really the kids. I mean, we've got kids here as well, which is fine. And we've done karaoke. The kids have done karaoke. They've knackered themselves out singing. So they've gone to bed early. And then all of us, we got together, we sat around the campfire as I did. I showed you the video and I sent you a picture. And we got drunk and we told funny stories. And
you got drunk, you
just,
didn't drink tea and milk?
Yeah, that too.
Tea and cookies?
Yeah, well, we had cookies. They were doing the toasted marshmallows on the fire, but the fire was too hot. So they had to do it on the barbecue to get their toasted marshmallows. But yeah, it was really nice. It was just a nice, civilized New Year, very quiet, very peaceful, and we had a laugh. And do you know what? I've got to be honest with you. My ribs are still hurting now. Cheers. Happy New Year. My ribs are still hurting now from laughing too much. It was great. It was great fun.
So, Grumpy, one of the things I wanted to wrap up with was, everybody does New Year's resolutions, but I wanted to talk about the things that we were really pleased about in our 2024. Rather than look to the future, you always want to have like some level of gratitude and some kind of reflection, and sometimes that'll be like things you would have done differently. But, for me, like a really big highlight of our year, Greg and I, was meeting you and doing the international happy hour and
For sure.
and the collaborations that we're going to be doing in the new year. Like that was something that was an unexpected, we talk about these like unexpected gifts that the universe throws you, and you were a very unexpected gift. I remember like the first time I saw you in the chat, I don't know if it was on Paul's or Trevor's, but I'm like, who's this grumpy sapper guy? Like, what is a grumpy sapper? Like, what is and then
originally I was sapper in the UAE, and I changed it, and it was through Trevor that I got to know yourself, and it's just gone from strength to strength, because I was heavily involved with AI at the time, with my design and things like that. And I thought, well, do you know what? I mean, I spoke to Trevor, and Trevor said, well, why don't you approach Annabelle and see if you can do some of her imagery work for her? Because I started off with doing the imagery work for Trevor. So then I sent you some images, and you went, oh, wow, let's do this. This is really great.
And I was like, I'll put
You
them
know,
up.
what
Like,
do I owe? I don't want anything for it. I've got to be honest. I wasn't looking for any kickback or anything financial gain. It was just nice to speak to people who were genuine. And that's how it kind of kicked off with us. 2024 even. 2024 was a great year for me for YouTube and meeting new people. But that's it. That's it for me. The rest of 2024 was a bit of a shit show. Yeah.
Princess is here.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, Happy New Year. I'm leaving.
Happy New Year, my darling.
Be posted on where you're
Oh,
going
by
to
the
be.
way,
Happy New Year.
I need to send you a what are those gloves she's wearing? What are those gloves?
Oh, come back, Al. She's got an Uber outside. She's go ahead, go. There. Oh, there.
Oh my God, she looks like a robot.
I love you. Be safe.
Love
Let me
you,
know when
man.
you're at all times, okay? But have fun. You look fantastic.
Enjoy.
Yeah, she's lovely. She's lovely. But you know what? I've got to the point where the only thing that's good for me this year, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with everybody else as well, is YouTube for me has been great because I've met some awesome people, absolutely awesome people, and my YouTube is really taken off, and I thank yourself, I thank Trevor, I thank the Fitness Hutch, I thank all these people that have helped me to grow my channel, and it's been an absolute blast for me because it's something that's not been in my comfort zone. Everybody who's in the chat, who's watching me right now, guys, I love you to bits, and I enjoy doing moderating for you, and I enjoy the fun and the banter. If you're not subscribed to me, then
I'm trying to drop your link right now.
I'm a nice guy. I like the banter. I like having a laugh. And if you like good music, that's what it's all about. If you want a YouTube channel that's going to be genuine, it's going to be 100% back at you, it's going to be fun, then come and join me. That's what it's all about. Life's too short to be bitter. Life's too short to be miserable. And this camera is shit because it doesn't show my proper t-shirt properly.
Oh, no wonder Trevor couldn't come over. He's over on Fiona and Graham's now.
I'll go to him later. But I like your chair, by the way. It looks nice.
Thank you. Why can't I get a... Oh, here it is. I got your link. Copy. Let me stick it in here. Paste. There. That's Lee's.
I know you.
I'm a little pickled. So yeah.
I am totally pickled.
So everybody, Lee and I are working on a very interesting project in the new year. So we're going to have some interesting stuff coming up. Stuff where we don't show our faces too. What a sin not showing these gorgeous spotches. Yeah, people are going to be disappointed, but it'll be cool content. Foxy has got to be sleeping, or he might be over on Graham and Fiona's. Let me see. Do.
Foxy's talking to somebody.
He's what?
If I send you a link, right? You've got to post it, Annabelle. Okay. You've got to post it.
Are you going to send it on? You're going to send it on
WhatsApp, and then you can add it. You can add it to your StreamYard.
Okie doke.
Right, so where are we? And we go for that one. When's that? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, Trevor's over on Avid.
Did you like my tribute to my wife, by the way?
I did. I loved it. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Oh, 008 still here. 008, you rock. Oh, Elizabeth, hopefully Foxy got lucky. I think he might be asleep. I don't see him in the chat.
Hopefully you can see this.
Link didn't come through yet.
Okay, I've sent it to you on. I've sent it to you now. 59 seconds worth.
59 seconds away?
Yeah, Foxy's going to kill me, but I don't care. Foxy's going to love it. And I'm going to allow you to premiere it.
Wait, I'm going to premiere it?
It's uploading now. It's uploading. Ooh, it's so slow.
Wait, well, it's New
Yeah,
Year's.
you can premiere it. You can premiere it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, right, Margie. Maybe
I've been drinking rum and coke, but I'm now back
into that gal. Foxy met a gal. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
That could be fun.
Oh my God. Wait, I have to download this and then I can play it, right?
Is it fuzzy?
No, hang on, everybody. Just hold
Greg,
on.
I love this, Greg.
Oh, we're not going anywhere. We're not going. Let me put it in my downloads. Hang on. All right. As soon as it downloads, I'm gonna. I can play this in. I'll add it to my StreamYard, and then I can play it.
StreamYard. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's on already. Hang on. Please hold.
New Year. It's New Year. So let's do it. Let's play it.
This is awesome. Wait, add video clip.
He's in two parts. He's a man and a woman.
Stop it. It's uploading. All right, so we're doing a premiere right now.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
Processing.
That's what. Yeah. Hey, Beverly Oxford. Happy New Year to you. Yeah. Only got half an hour to go with you. Oh, 15 minutes, actually. 15 minutes to you. Yeah. Hopefully, Foxy got lucky. Yeah, he wishes.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Premiere, guys. Oh, there's no sound.
Really?
Check to see if the sound is not muted.
No, there's no sound. Oh man. Wait a sec. Yeah, no sound.
To the new one then. God, come on.
Oh my God.
Look at
Can they hear us? I don't know if they can hear us. No.
It's not playing.
Are you seeing this? Oh my God. Well, we can sing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we need the music for that. I don't know if everybody could hear us talking when it was on.
I will have to send. I'll resend it to you later anyway. Hey, Penny D, how you doing, darling?
No,
Happy
no,
New
we're
Year
gonna
to
get
you.
going. We're gonna. So, I am sorry, all, and I'm sorry, Grumpy, but we're gonna split because we have an event that we're going to. So,
Me too.
I love you all
Event.
lots. Yes, yes, an event. We are going to an event.
Yeah.
Close that. Close that. Close that. So yes, this has been lovely. My hair is a mess. I'm gonna have to go fix that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so grateful to all of you that are here, all of you that came and went. You know, it's been an amazing year for me professionally, and I've made some new friends, cultivated some old friends. I've got lots of cool people in the chat. You know, B Bear is a good friend of mine. Everybody is here having a great time. So tomorrow is 2025. We're gonna kick ass. I don't know if I am going to be on tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of damage I do to myself tonight. So thank you.
She'll be drunk tonight, so she won't be on. No, forget tomorrow.
I don't know how drunk I'm going to be. I think I've already had 3 of these. So I think I'm going to go blaze. And
It'll be 12. It'll be 12 when she finishes. So don't worry about tomorrow. She won't be on.
But to you, my
I know
friends.
you too well, Mrs. Happy New Year.
Cheers, my friends. We love you. We love you here in America. We got to get you over here. Thank you, 008, for running the things here. And everybody else, have an amazing New Year's. Elizabeth and everybody on the other side of the planet, have a great breakfast and lunch. We will all talk to you soon. Grumpy, I will check in with you tomorrow. Okay. Oh, and go over to Fiona's. They're chatting over there with our Jen. Trevor's over there, and Fiona and Graham. So go on over there. All right, guys. Happy New Year.
No. Take care, guys. Happy New Year to you all.